Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another double special show coming to you live from Tampa Bay, Florida, starring J.B. Lee, Tiffany Barbee, and Chris Gorges.
You and me, so say the stars it's meant to be. My heart is for you.
Can't wait to play with Steve Laszlo. Let that music play for a little. I like the music, damn it. You guys got the 30-second rule. Double special back. Look at Crystal. Welcome back to Double Special in the house.
Turn it off, Jordan.
What? Oh, stop. Just stop.
30-second rule, Chris.
Beep.
Yeah,
Stop
30-second rule.
Welcome back. Wednesday night. We're in the studio. Crystal Hayes/Gorges. Won't take my last name fully. Our producer in the studio, J.B. Lee, Tiffany Barbee. Thanks for joining us again for another fun-filled show. 2 hours of improvised stand-up. I don't know what the hell we do.
We don't stand up at all.
I know we don't stand up.
We could stand up. We could throw these chairs out and do the whole show standing one night.
I
could stand.
I had like a almost like a flashback of our Tan Talk show where I said the show about stand-up comedy. I had that in my head for some reason. Anyway, back. Welcome. Great show for you live. No guest in the studio tonight, just the three of us, the four of us rapping and talking. Lots of stuff. We're going to talk about our athletic endeavors during the week, which we posted on Twitter and other places. I want to talk about Travis's beard. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Holy Christ. Did you see that? That's
What?
Yeah, you know what? I don't really pay attention to social media as much anymore, but yeah, I saw that.
We'll talk about that in a little
I
bit.
was not told that Travis's beard. I could have brought up a picture.
Dude, the picture's insane.
Oh, it looks like a goat kind of beard.
We'll talk about it a little bit. We'll get into it, but it's crazy.
Don't make me self-conscious about my beard.
No, yours is different. Yours is kind of like fuller all around, and his is more focused at the middle part.
It's not the beard that I was freaked out about. Well, I guess we'll talk about it now. It's not the beard that I was freaked out. It's the eyebrow. You see his eyebrows? I have like
No.
4 hairs on each eyebrow.
Yeah, you don't have any,
None.
so are you jealous?
Dude, he has like some crazy. He looks like I don't know, like Gandalf. I don't know what the hell he's got going on. Some big bushy eyes.
I have big eyebrows.
It almost looks like he brushes them.
Ish.
No, his eyebrows go from the brow of the up into the. It's like brushed up, like he teased it and conditioned his eyebrows. It's a hairy bastard. Anyway, and he'll be mad at us, but I don't care anymore. Who's mad? I don't care anymore. This weekend, Tiffany's birthday party. We're gonna go to that. It's Tiffany's birthday.
Yay.
Tiffany's birthday.
Now, are you one of these girls that celebrates all month long? I've noticed girls started doing that where they celebrate. So it's just, is it a week or is it just one day that you celebrate?
Every day is my birthday in my book.
Oh.
No, every day is fun for me. I don't need to have a special day.
Well, then why are we going to a party then
Because
for your
it's
birthday?
my birthday.
Well,
I'm
makes
only having my bestest friends go.
your best.
So everyone that's there are going to be in my close circle, or they were at some point. Like my friend Viette and my friend Angie were in my black belt club when I was in high school and like middle school, so they've known me since then.
You make them go to every birthday party because
No,
of that?
this Viette. Last time he went to my birthday party was
Viette.
when I owned the martial arts school, and I was 24. So that's the last time I saw him too.
Oh, okay. So we'll
it's
be
a
doing that
dude?
this weekend. It's going to be fun.
There's some single girls going.
You said Viette, though.
Viette is
their
a
name.
boy, and he's from Vietnam.
That's weird.
No, it's just the beginning of
See?
Vietnam.
But his name
And
is
so for you
Viet?
to- his name's Viet Vo. He's from martial arts. He's Asian.
Okay.
He's the only Asian person that will be there. Are
Sounded
you?
like a mousy little French chick, is all I'm saying. I mean, no
It did.
offense, Viette, dude. I'm sure you're a good guy.
I thought it was a girl, too.
Kick my butt. but
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
We'll talk about some shows coming up towards the end of the show. Of course, we have our opening deal, and then Jordan's got a beef with me tonight. He'll talk about that.
Beef?
Yeah, it's right there on the board. You got beef.
Oh, it
with
wasn't
me.
huge beef.
It's beef. It
Yeah,
looks like beef to me,
You were pretty
dude.
beefy about it when I came.
Yeah,
I'm
puffing up
beefy.
till I got home. He's always talked smack when I'm not here. And then
I
I
ate
get home
the
and he's usually-
oversized
Yeah, did you
raviolis.
see? I even put that. It was his complaint, not mine. I pointed it out. I tattled.
I like how she
I
places
know.
blame.
She's like attacking me left and right lately. I don't know
She's
what
defending me. She understands what I go through here in this place, in this room, with the dogging and the razzmatazz.
dogging.
I feel like you
Every
two
British person just cracked the heck up
gang
at
up
you,
What
bro.
does
on-
dogging mean?
Like having like anonymous sex in car parks.
I don't remember
What?
that.
Yeah,
It's called dogging?
dogging. Yeah.
I never
Okay.
remember hearing that. I feel like you two pick on Chris a lot, so sometimes I feel like I better help Chris out.
That's right.
not true. We don't pick on Chris.
You know what? It's a circle of abuse. We're all enablers and whatever. It's time for check-in! Check-in! Enabling check-in.
Oh, are you doing that stupid point thing again?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Thank
Of
God.
course, yeah.
All right,
points.
check in.
Yes.
Do I get
what is
points
it?
for reminding me?
Cow manure fetishist jailed for 5 years. Check in.
For death threats to farm owners?
Well, I was leaving that part out. I thought the cow manure fetish was bad enough.
No, that definitely got me on a. Is that stopped again? Check Audacity. Just make sure it hasn't stopped because when you pulled it up, it looked like it stopped.
No,
Oh,
we're
it's gone.
fine.
All right, cool.
Jace.
God. Just shut up, both of you. God damn.
No.
If I want to make sure the recording's going, I want to make sure.
Check in. David Truscott, 43, developed an obsession with a particular farm and repeatedly targeted over an 8-year period. He was. Yes, Tiffany?
He entered the farm to masturbate.
While wallowing in slurry.
So is it like the earth, the quicksand fetish?
No, it's like that, but with nothing but poop.
Look
Lakes
at that
of
creepy.
poop. This
Look
is
at
the
that.
Dello, yeah.
That's a
Does
creepy
he
looking
like
bastard.
standing in it, like when people when girls stand in cake,
Okay.
or does he like sinking
You're-
into
you-
it?
Now let's go back to the sentence that we just said. Wallow is a word. It's
Yeah.
actually a verb. Do you know what it means?
Oh, like crying?
No. You know what other animals are known for wallowing? Pigs. How do pigs wallow in the mud? They don't stand up in it, do they? They roll around in it.
Yes.
Oh, that's
And
what
he did it
wallowing
naked.
Means?
Yes.
I thought wallowing meant like, they've just been wallowing.
No,
all
whaling.
day.
That's whaling.
Oh, that's whaling. I thought whaling's when you hunt whales.
No, wallowing is rolling around in the mud, or in this case, pig slurry.
She goes to
Or
the whaling.
cow slurry,
She goes to
excuse
the
me.
wailing wall and just rubs all over it. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. I have no idea what.
Are you sure that wallowing doesn't mean like you're like I had such a bad week that I'm just wallowing in it. I feel
Yes.
like I've heard that.
That
Yes,
works.
leprechaun.
Yeah, that-
Wallowing means rolling around and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, so like they're saying wallowing because they're like I've just been rolling around.
If
in-"
you're
like,
wallowing-
is it like stewing, like you know how people are like I just been stewing.
All right, buy a
like that.
dictionary. We'll move
Jesus
on.
God, we've already defined it for it twice. You're wallowing, you're rolling around. If you're wallowing in sadness, you're rolling around in your sadness
Why?
like
How
a
can
pig.
You roll around in sadness?
It's metaphorical, baby. Anyway, that check-in is over. You both failed, but Tiffany gets -2 points for because you
Why?
changed the whole discussion.
Wait,
I
slow down
thought
for a second.
I added
What?
to it.
Look at this. It says when farmers Clive and Jackie Roth attempted to prevent his actions by erecting bollards and removing slurry from their fields, he began to take revenge. He was
Chris gets
pissed.
1 point for going back on topic.
No, you didn't
So,
even go over this barely.
I have a
That's what I'm saying.
question.
Why
So-
didn't we go over it? Because Miss Off Topic here just got another -1 point. You're down to
Was he
-3.
naked? So he's like naked, like playing with his wank, like
Yes.
rolling around in mud.
Yeah, what part
Naked,
of it-
wallowing, masturbating
That's
in the
so
pig. Or no, I'm sorry, the cow
Gross.
poop.
Did they videotape it?
Oh my God.
In September 2009, he received a 16-week sentence after he stripped naked in the cattle pen, released the cattle because he didn't want to get crushed while he's naked,
Yeah.
and climbed into the slurry spreader. Oh, God.
And as soon as he got out, he returned to the farm and sat naked in cow feces, jailed for another 20
What
weeks.
did his mom do to him?
I don't know.
I don't know. This fellow, here he is. Laveau, thankfully cleaned up.
Jesus.
All right.
Ooh,
So,
that's
check
spooky.
in. So far, -3 to 1. Tiff's favor. All right, next story. Check in. Woman ties baby to her wedding dress as she walks down the aisle.
What?
I saw
Check
that.
in.
A real baby?
Yes, a real baby.
I thought I saw the photo and I thought it was like a plastic baby. Oh
no,
my God.
that's the real. Yeah,
So
it was her 1-month-old infant, and as she was getting married, she decided to tie it to her tails and walk down the aisle.
Holy crap.
When questioned afterwards, she said Jesus was covering me.
Jesus was covering me.
Yeah.
Was there someone behind her? Like
No, there's the photo.
Yeah,
There's-
taking a
Well-
picture. Someone was behind her with a camera.
Yeah. Nobody helps anymore. They just document it so they can get it online.
Yes, Tiffany, question.
That's awful.
Why?
What's her name? Shauna Carter Brooks.
Why is it awful?
She said
She-
that.
it's not like she was running or like going through cow manure or anything. Like she's just walking super slow.
Yeah, but you don't put a baby on the train of your wedding dress.
Says
That's
what
ridiculous.
rule?
Says you don't put a 1-month-old on the back and drag her across the floor. That's ridiculous. Why would you do that?
Maybe she wanted the baby to be a part of the wedding, but since it's only a 1-month-old, what do? You the back is fluffy.
You get
so it's
somebody at
comfortable.
your wedding to hold the
Look,
baby.
it says it
put
was
it in a
well
stroller.
secured on her train.
Oh my, yeah. So that's when I strap 1-month-old babies onto my pickup truck. I use a bungee cord.
Yeah, he's
But
well
it's
secured.
just a wedding dress going down an aisle where there's no one else walking. I say it.
It's a
doesn't-
1-month-old child.
Yeah, it
But
could roll off the wedding dress and
Yeah,
fracture something.
But 1-month-year-old babies are really bouncy. They're all rubbery.
All right.
1-month-year-olds.
They're
Yeah.
all bouncy.
Hold on, Tiffany. Why are you defending Shauna? Why?
Why?
I'm just-
She's
because
obviously
I thought
crazy.
Someone should take that point. But no, look at all the black people don't care.
They do care.
All right,
All
that's good. That's good. Tiffany gets 2 points for not caring. Chris, you get 1 point. All right, so it's 2 to -1. Check in. Casey Kasem is found.
Yes.
He's alive. We're going back to an old previous story.
Oh, he
Yes.
looks pretty good.
Well, not yet in there from that photo in like 2003.
Oh.
Yes, they got a court order to remove him from his house, get him to the hospital. As they showed up to remove him, his wife stood on the porch throwing raw hamburger meat.
Yeah, she reportedly threw a pound of raw hamburger at Carrie, and this is what crazy. She
Carrie
said,
is Casey Kasem's daughter.
the daughter, and she said, "In the name of King David, I throw a piece of raw meat into the street in exchange for my husband to the wild rabid dogs."
Yeah, okay.
What scripture is that, Tiffany? Do you know what scripture that is?
None. That's not a scripture. She was just
Citing biblical scripture, apparently. What does that have to do with King David and the raw meat? Jordan, do you know? You're well versed in some of the Bible stories.
Okay, well, in Exodus chapter 7, verse 2,
This is after the baby
Is
strapped
this
to
like
the back
Jezebel?
of Moses' gown.
David's wife, as Huzaboo. David's wife, Huzaboo. No, I don't know.
Yeah, no, I don't remember
Who's a
that.
boo?
I know Jezebel was like eaten in the
And then Noah strapped his 1-month-old son to the back of his
Yeah.
gown
Wouldn't it
and
be-
trotted up to. Let me finish something. Trotted
No.
up to the plank of the ark.
poop.
There's some whacked
All right,
out
Chris
people.
just lost a point for
Wouldn't
being
it-
rude.
Be fun to like put Casey Kasem's wife and then the lady with their baby on the train and then the cow manure guy all in a room together.
Yes, it would. All right, that was good. Tiffany, you gained 2 points. Chris lost 1 point. So the score now, I think
You
it's
don't
1-1. All right, check in.
Okay.
There's something wrong with you as a human being, woman says, as she seeks divorce for her husband for not liking the movie Frozen.
Which I still haven't seen.
I've
check
never
in.
seen that movie. I
Really?
feel like I have to because you just see all this crap all the time about Frozen. Everyone's
Nah.
obsessed
I
with it.
I don't
I
have to see it.
watched it today.
Was it
Well,
good?
over from yesterday to today. It was pretty
it
decent.
looks stupid.
I
to
liked
me.
the ending. The ending was actually surprisingly pretty decent. I like the
just-
way it went.
I feel like it looks dumb. So what's it about? Like they live like in Eskimo villages?
Yes,
or,
it's
like,
about two
they're
people
frozen.
who
They're
live
cold.
in a frozen Eskimo village.
Inuits.
One day, a narwhal attacks the village, an evil narwhal sorcerer. No, that's not what it's about at all.
I don't get.
And
I don't
it's
know.
based right down. Hold on, scroll up for a second. It says it's based on the Hans Christian tale, The Snow Queen. So it's about a snow queen. But yeah, check this out. According to the website, Kaiko Nashina.
Nice.
Oh, Kikonasha no Habaka, or it's known as English, the gravesite of married people. That's great. Yeah, she became obsessed with the film after going to see it several times. Several times. Jesus.
Gosh, is she little?
What?
I mean, is she an adult?
Well, look at you.
She's
you
married. She's
you-
29 years old. We actually discussed that in the course of the sentence.
Yeah, and you like kid things.
Well, yeah, but stuff that from when I was a kid. Like, I'm not like picking up new kid things.
I bet you are.
Like, I'm not like, hey,
Yeah.
this new kid thing that's been invented. Like, I'm like, ooh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are cool. Because that's from, like, when I was growing up. Batman, that's been around since I was growing up.
Yeah. What about
There's
Adventure
nothing
Time?
New.
I like
no,
how
I've
she
never,
pointed down when
I've
she said
never
Batman. That
even
was awesome.
seen Adventure Time.
What
I
happened
haven't
to
picked
you?
up any new kid activities.
I used to
just
think-
kept the old ones.
I used to think you were cool, and now you just said you've never seen Adventure Time?
I know. And
Good
she's around
God.
kids all
I don't
the time.
even know what it is.
It's a cartoon.
It's yeah, it's a
But
good
why
one.
would I start watching that now? I'm an
Just
adult.
because you're around kids and maybe
Yeah.
they mentioned it and you go, oh, I'll check
Like-
that out.
Or maybe you understand that you want to hold on to some part of your child. I mean, you're basically a
I
child
am.
in a lot of ways. Still.
I mean, I own the
What are
Little
you wearing?
Mermaid. I own the Lion King. I own things that happened when I was a kid.
You're
but
wearing
I
a-
don't make. I don't
own things
seek
that
out.
happened when I was a
I
kid.
don't seek out new things that are for kids. Just
Whoa,
old
whoa,
things.
whoa, whoa.
You're stuck in time.
Yes, Crystal, what?
Adventure Time's for kids?
I don't know.
Well-
I have no idea.
Yeah, it's
I
it's
watched it,
there's a
though.
fine line there.
Yeah, it gets
I
kind of
enjoy
deep.
it.
See, I don't really watch TV at all. So anything new on TV or songs or
Well,
whatever.
I,
Right.
listen,
But-
aside from all that,
Yeah, going back to the discussion,
Yeah,
would you divorce a person
I was
for
gonna
not liking a movie you liked? Like, say, a
Crystal
Will
and I-
Ferrell movie.
Crystal and I would have been
I don't
divorced a long ass
care.
time ago.
If you married a dude and then you found out that he did not like the movie Elf and refused to watch it with
Yeah.
you?
I don't care. I'd rather do it by myself anyway.
All right.
I'd rather do it by
I like
myself.
doing activities by myself. That could be one that I do.
I like them, Jenny.
Yeah, we need to
Dunno.
take quotes to be taken out of context, starring Tiffany Barbee. All right, that's a good one. All right.
Let's see. Point-wise, no points for anybody.
Oh, wow.
Check in.
I don't like your thing.
I
that
know
you
you
do.
don't.
It's stupid.
Well-
it doesn't even
Finish.
have like a.
Maybe you shouldn't write nasty notes about people on the whiteboard.
Oh yeah, I did. I wrote a love letter.
And by the way, negative 10 points for interrupting me in the middle of a check-in.
Oh, damn.
Check in, check in. Russian court rules a teen can be treated as an adult based on the size of his genitals. Check in.
So if he has a big Willy Wonka, he'll be an adult.
That's correct. He was 13 years old, arrested for stealing a cell phone. The judge decided after looking at his junk that he could be tried as an adult.
Why was he looking at his junk?
Dude, he did this for stealing a cell phone. They're looking at his crotch? That's ridiculous.
Yep.
It's not even sexually related.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, my God. All right, go ahead and take the phone call.
All right, caller. We're in the middle of a check-in, so you lose 5 points. But go ahead, state your name and purpose.
Yes, I lose 5 points. What's up, guys? This is Zach.
Hey, it's
Oh,
Zach.
it's-
We haven't heard from Zach in like 3 weeks.
It's Zach, ladies and gentlemen. That's right. Calls in, takes away Chris's slot on the cranial emission show.
Yeah.
He's still sore about that, Zach, so watch your step today.
Dude, I waited on hold on that show to do my Chris Walken impression, and then you get on the phone, and they just bump me to the back of the line.
Well, you see, I am the vociferous Big Bear, and you are the fake Christopher Walken. Huge difference there, Chris.
Walking
Whoa.
against a bear, I'm taking walking every day of the week.
What kind of bear?
A Zach bear.
What
I
about
don't know
a
about
growler
that.
bear?
What was that, Zach?
I don't know about that one.
How are you, sir?
It's the last day of school, right?
No, I have one more day. I have a ridiculously hard weight training exam tomorrow, so, you know.
What?
Oh, how does a weight training exam go? You get graded on if you can lift it or not? What is that?
No, it's a test that says, it's got a diagram of a dude or a female, and it says, what part of the body is this? And there's 4 choices, and that's like 25% of the test. It's
So
pathetic.
it's-
It's a joke.
So it's anatomy?
for jocks. You know, is this
Yeah.
the left foot or the right foot? Oh.
Well, no, they probably got to, triceps and is it muscles that you have to pull or just body parts?
No, it's muscles like the gastrocnemius and like things like that.
Where is that muscle? I'm in medicine. What's the
Like by the
gastrocnemius?
stomach?
That is the logical term for the calf, folks.
Really?
But it's not even
It is.
gastro.
That's lame. No, any term that takes more syllables than the common usage should be like swept away.
Yeah, calf is pretty damn simple. Calf muscle. No, it's the gastroidomod.
So doctors
What?
didn't sound
Yeah,
smart.
it's gibberish. I'm sorry. Zach, how did your school year? Did you graduate? Are you going to the next
he has
grade?
to go tomorrow.
Well, he probably.
No,
not.
man, I'm not graduating yet, fellas. I'm a junior, going to be a senior. Life's going to be great. To be honest, I got a football camp going on Saturday, but I found out yesterday the Tampa Bay Times and the Lutz Laker will be covering.
Oh, cool.
So I think that was pretty cool.
Where's
Yeah.
that? Where's that going to be at?
That is at the Lutz Chiefs football field up in Lutz, Florida.
You football guru.
Yeah.
So they are allowing you to get into the senior year of you didn't fail. You didn't get set back is where I was getting at.
No, I did not fail. Great grades. I am a fantastic young man.
You're humble too. Wow, I really.
Yeah. Mm.
I have a small ego, man. My head is able to fit through the doors just nicely.
Nice.
Nice. Now, Zach, what did you think of the movie Frozen?
Oh my God! Let me tell you something. All right, I'm sitting there with my little sister. She's 11 years old, watching this movie on the way to Vallarta's for Dollar Taco Night, and it is seriously the worst movie I've ever seen in my entire life. Can't
What?
watch it. Nope.
No.
Why? What was
you
wrong with it?
Heartless bastard.
I've never seen it.
Look, thank you, Tiffany. I watched about 20 minutes of it, and thank God we got to Vallarta's for Dollar Taco Night. No, it's just bad. I cannot stand the musical stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it was like an animated version of High School Musical.
Ugh,
No, that's untrue.
it's not
I
true.
mean, like,
What?
did you like Aladdin? I liked Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast, and that's singing stuff. But I think maybe because I watched it when I was a kid,
I
like
would
it.
put this up there with Aladdin and Beauty and the Beast. It's that quality.
Really?
I completely 100% disagree with you, to be honest with you. Honestly, there is no movie that reigns over movies such as Peter Pan, Beauty and the Beast, and Aladdin. Come on.
I disagree. I'm putting Frozen up there. Peter Pan, I wasn't a huge fan of, to be honest.
Really?
Not
Who's
even
a
the
big
ride.
Peter Pan?
So you're putting Frozen up there just like all the other 12-year-old girls?
Yes, that's correct.
Jordan.
All right.
Yeah, Jordan's shopping at Hot Topic now.
You know what?
Oh,
In,
do you?
in this day and age, Zach, it's a lot safer to have a 12-year-old girl inside my soul than to be inside a 12-year-old girl. So,
I think I got this shirt at Hot Topic.
oh.
Oh my God.
Listen, Tiffany's having a birthday party. It's a private. We should just text Zach and let him know where it's going to be and have him show up
I don't know if he can
and
handle it.
break up the bestie vibe.
Only my closest friends can go.
Just
I
tell
like
a bunch of
Zach,
people
but
to-
I've never met
Thanks,
Zach
Tiff.
in real
Thank
life.
you.
I've never met you in real life, so you can't be in my closest friends.
Yeah, you
so-
didn't meet me in real life. Where were you at the Talkie Awards?
I was
what was
in
up
LA.
with that?
I was in LA.
Well, let me tell you, that was a lot better than where I was at.
What are you still doing your podcast? I heard that you left Talkwad. Is that true?
Oh,
I
you
left
left it?
Talkwad, and let me tell you, if I get into the reasons why, I have no clue what will come upon me, man. But we are doing our show. We're live this Sunday. It's going to be a good show, just like always. But like I said, if I get into the reasons why, I would have Alex on the phone, and it would be a very, very interesting, heated conversation.
Wow,
Well,
that bad. Huh?
We've
Wow.
all left Talkwad, so I'm sure.
Yeah.
I have no ill feeling towards Alex.
No,
He's
I
doing his
don't
thing.
either. I
But
don't
he's-
either, but yeah.
He's definitely a
Well,
unique individual.
We didn't
so.
actually work for him
He
either.
makes different choices than I would.
Well,
make
here's
in
the
life.
thing, and and I said this to several others, so I'm not afraid to say it here. When somebody sits there and you volunteer for them, and they tell you you're going to get a job at a certain point, and then when you are offered that job, and then he doesn't give it to you and says, "Oh, well, you need more work," after you were told specifically you're going to get a job at this date, and then he continues to use you like you're just some freaking unpaid whatever. It's pathetic. It's a terrible business plan. He's a terrible businessman, and I really hope he hears it.
Well, I'm glad you didn't want to tell us about it. Let's keep it all private.
Well,
Let's
I mean,
get a
that's
good
not the
choice.
reason why our show left. That's not the reason. I'm not going to get into that. 'Cause
Yeah.
that was really bad.
So you've taken your show away from that. You guys are broadcasting on your own. You're still with the same co-host, and that's the 2 Cent Sports Show, right?
Yeah, that's right. That is the 2 Cent Sports and Entertainment Show on 2centsports.com. Me and Scuba hitting it up every Sunday from 11 to 1.
Scoop.
Dude, as we
Scuba
talked to Zach
Steve.
over the past couple of months, 6, 7, 8 months, year or so, he's
Like a
very
year.
he's very confident in his tone.
Yeah, he's becoming a little aggressive. I think those Spanish dancing lessons gave him some real, what do they call?
Chutzpah.
Yeah, chutzpah. Okay.
Oh, my God.
Let's go.
Did I tell y'all that guy that was doing – because remember how I told you he was arrested for drug trafficking, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got arrested again after he got out for grand theft.
Damn, dude.
Wow, he's hardcore.
That's what the Lombada does.
Freaking hilarious. man.
No, that's the
Freaking
Lombada.
hilarious.
Once you go down the Lombada road, that's it. It's all downhill from there. You start stealing stuff and eat out of garbage cans. It's all bad.
Yeah. They're gonna make a show about it though.
Yeah, right.
Breaking La Bad. Yeah.
My favorite Lombada teacher. All right, well, if you want to check out Zach's show, you can check it out 2centsportshow.com. I think you said it was, right?
It is 2centsports.com.
Oh, sports. Okay, so yeah, do that and come out. If you can come out to a gig, man, we'll be. I'll be at. We're doing an improv
yeah.
show the 28th at
I'll be there.
Two Palms, doing short form improv, Wikiprovia, whatever the hell. I don't know
Wikiprovia.
what the hell we're calling it. Come out. You can be our guest, Zach. It's in Clearwater. All right.
Oh, great. That sounds fantastic.
Yeah, that sounded so fake right there.
I know. I detected sarcasm.
No. I look. Y'all
Negative
are
10
really
points.
Cool people. JB was a little, more interesting in person, but after he admitted he had a few drinks, that's probably why.
He loosened up.
Did he actually talk? Because usually him and I are very antisocial.
I'm very reticent.
Uh-huh.
Eh.
Let me tell you, I saw that rousing game of street hockey y'all were playing the other day.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have double special street hockey.
See,
Invite
I
all our
really
fans
want to
out.
do that. I think it would be
Dude.
like I was imagining all the comedians coming around.
I was
doing it.
imagining all the trips to the emergency room that we'd have because
We're like,
people are
imagine-
hacking the hell out of each other
Yeah.
with wooden sticks.
I'm hardcore. I don't.
Do you play
care.
hockey?
Let me tell you, I'm a stud. You all right? I can put a slap shot really hard, man. Make those goalies cry.
He's an excellent young man. He's a stud. He can.
Nice.
He's a. Don't please stop. Why were you pulling up Mario Karts
I
for
was
him?
enjoying that. Keep going.
No, I'm sorry. I
Yeah,
don't
we
know
got
what that was.
distracted by Mario.
Yeah, all of a sudden I started imagining us doing a Mario Kart around the neighborhood. Like all of us, like Crystal just pulled up this Mario Kart looking thing, and I'm imagining like if we all had different carts, like with the Ouija and Yoshi.
Yeah, I love how I just got hired for a new job and she's shopping for $200 Mario
And
Karts
then
already.
If we could have turtle shells and banana pills and like throw them out behind us and stuff, that would be so cool.
Well, Zach, I hope that things continue with your podcast, and I hope that you continue to do that. And as always, we love hearing from you. And like I said, if you can make it out to the show, that's June 28th. Come on out, man.
Yeah,
Maybe we'll get you on stage and have you participate in a game.
It'll be my first time doing improv stuff, so it should be weird.
Well, hey, I'm always up. If you guys, I know I'm not that funny, but you know what? If y'all ever need an in-studio guest, you guys know where to contact me, and that is 2centsports.com.
Right on.
2 cents.
We can steal your guests. Awesome.
Yeah.
I heard
that
you have
would
some
be
like
fun.
famous wrestlers on. Can we steal them?
Dude, you know crap about wrestling. What are you going to talk
we'll
about?
I know it's fake. We can just ask them about that for 2 hours. That'd go well.
I'm sure they love
It's
talking.
summer. We can have Zach during summer. Are kids allowed to come to your house?
He's a young adult. He's not really a kid.
Yeah, I mean, I could take any adult.
Yeah, it might be a little uncomfortable having it here, but we'll see.
Maybe bring an adult with you to supervise.
Oh, my God.
Okay, I don't know. Can
Oh
you drive?
my God.
Are you allowed
like
to
my
drive?
babysitter.
Do you have a driver's license?
Or a nanny.
I do have a driver's license,
Oh,
and
so
no nanny. I don't need Nanny McPhee behind me every
No,
minute.
I'm sorry. You've got an au pair. Excuse me.
I don't know the rules. I don't know the rules with kids nowadays.
All right, brother. Well, listen, thanks for calling, and hopefully we'll see you out in a couple of weeks.
Look, y'all take care. Have a great night.
There you go.
All right,
You
there it
too.
is, Zach from the 2 Cent Sports Show. Check him out live Friday night.
I always
All right.
forget that Zach's like in high school. I always think of him like as being like 18 at least. So when we're talking to him, like, oh, wait a second, can you even do that?
He's
I don't
too
know
young
the
for
law.
you. Too young for you.
For what?
All right. Well,
Just
I
in
think
general, to be friends with, you can't even talk to him. He's too young for you.
Yeah, I don't know.
Unless
what the
you're
rules are.
teaching him martial arts, you can't. I don't trust you. Go.
Oh, well, no, we got check in. One more. All right.
Wow.
Wow, still this is
Mwah,
so boring.
Go ahead.
All right, one more. Secret Service is developing a sarcasm detector.
What?
Check in.
But
Oh,
that
that'll
would
be.
good.
No, you didn't say it right. You had to be, oh, that'll work.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, basically to scan like Twitters and such like that to like weed out sarcastic things from actual threats.
Oh, well,
How
can't
is
they
that
just
even-
look to see if it's a comedian that put it?
Exactly. That's probably going to be like one of the things. Like if this person's known for comedy, that they'll weed it out.
What are the requirements here?
Oh, I don't know. This is like they just put out a contract. They don't have. They're working. They want to have it set up, but
Did
Jesus.
Sheldon,
it's probably
Did
impossible.
Sheldon from Big Bang Theory make it? You have a sarcasm sign? Because remember, he's like, do I need to hold up
No.
a sign whenever
No.
I'm being sarcastic?
No,
And
I don't
Sheldon
remember.
Goes, "You
I
have a
don't remember.
sarcasm sign?"
Do you know today
And then he
Crystal
makes
pulled on
one.
that show? I'm going to talk right over you.
I don't
This is
care.
improv.
I'm talking over your
And she
words.
put on that show, and
We'll
I
do
walked
our
out of the
improv
room
game.
because
I don't care.
I
It's such
have
a good show.
I have a vouch myself to never watch that show. Also,
Well,
I
I'm
won.
never watching your Frozen, so in your face. And I watched Arrested Development for you. Thank you very much.
Check
which
it
was
is
good.
over. Chris wins by 5 million points.
Yeah.
Check
I don't care.
in.
Bitches.
Your thing doesn't even count. You just made up things, and it's not true. So
All
it doesn't
points
matter.
are real
No, it's not.
and
Take it out.
eternal.
There's no rule
They
book.
go on
There's
your
no.
permanent record.
Take it out on the hockey field. Jordan, you are upset with me because of the meeting last night.
Oh,
I had-
yes. I'm
last,
upset with you right now
last night.
because you're going to a show with Laszlo and you're firing me. I heard you guys talking about it before the show.
When
Who's
are you
firing
going
what?
to a show with Laszlo? Why
What are you-
can't I come?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What are you talking about?
You guys were talking about playing with Laszlo. Like, I won't be
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like you're going to put Laszlo on the show instead of
Why
me.
would you be here? You
I
don't
can
like-
do Slovak. Do you want me
you-
to do Slovak? Is that what you want?
No,
Who's
I am
that?
Slovak. Chris, don't fire me.
no, that's not.
Please don't fire me.
No, it's not even.
Do you have any dildos?
That's not even close. That's not even close to his Slovak.
you-
Slovak.
Are you saying that because I said I can't wait to play with Laszlo when he comes?
Yes, I
Oh.
overheard certain things and probably misconstrued them.
All right. Well, listen to this. You have hung up multiple times on Laszlo.
And I will again.
You have stated openly on the show that you don't really care for Laszlo or his comedy.
Yes.
So why would
I
we want
possibly
you?
hyperbolized that for comic effect, but
No way. I don't believe
Yeah.
that for a
So
second.
I expect that whenever we hang out with Laszlo, you're not allowed to come.
Yes, I would expect that you'll be scarce when that happens.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Unless you can handle it, but I don't think you could play with him.
You can't handle the Laszlo.
Well, all right, fine.
He'll be back on Sunday. We will be doing another podcast, and it will be
Yes.
broadcast on doublespecial.com until he gets his YouTube page up, and it will be called Loose Cannon Comedy, a podcast about stand-up, and it'll be just me and Laz doing stand-up. Yeah, we talked about this a
Why
month and a half
can't
ago.
I be on it?
Because it's just me and Laz.
That's
Why
right.
can't Jordan be
Me
on
and
it?
Jordan
No.
are having our own
See.
podcast.
Why
Dude.
can't wait? Where's mine then? You guys all have to get two, but
I
All right.
think we should do a podcast where it's like JB talks about lady stuff.
Let me remind you both, okay,
Yeah.
Crystal and Jordan, that Crystal, you already talked about doing a podcast. You couldn't get past 4 minutes doing here.
That was a brilliant format.
Jordan, you're gonna do a podcast with Crystal?
I don't understand why I don't get
Tiffany,
one.
like we can talk
Why
together.
don't I get a second one? Everyone gets a second one, but Tiffany.
You
That's
can
not
do.
fair.
You can come over anytime you
I
want
offered
and
you
do
a
podcast.
spot.
You could come to
Jake
ours,
and I are
Tiffany.
going to have one.
No,
Oh,
yeah.
I wanted to do that.
Ah.
Yeah, I wanted to do Jake and me play Battle Block Theater. I think that
Oh,
would be
yeah,
an
that's a
excellent
good one to do
podcast.
that. It would.
Yeah, if you can see the actual video, you have to get a
Yeah,
video capture.
well, you gotta.
thing.
Yeah, I can buy it
You
on
gonna buy it?
Steam.
You gonna
and we
buy
can
it?
do it. Yeah, I'll buy it on Steam for
Who
you.
else do I like?
Why do you have to do a podcast just because I'm doing another podcast?
Because we're
Because
jealous.
they're having two. How come I don't
What is
get
your
two?
podcast going to be about?
I'm gonna have
Tiffany?
3 now.
But if those two are
Answer
gonna
the
have,
question.
it's gonna be
What would your podcast be about?
Tiffany.
Really? Isn't most of this show about you? I mean,
Yeah.
you really need to
I'll
get
get
into
my
it. Even.
mom to call into my show.
Dude, I will, as you said earlier, I will kill your face.
I will
If you have
kill
your mom
and
call on your own show and she won't call in our show.
I would appreciate that show.
You would appreciate that show? What are you doing? Why are you always screwing with the mic, dude? You have no idea how to do that. You were upset because yesterday my son got done with school, and I had to go to a program, which was brutal, by the way. Listen to 18 songs.
Yeah, well-
and the thing. Let me finish. And the book reading and everything. And I just figured you would show up here because Crystal was here, and then you guys would get things rolling. And if I was here in time for all the stuff, then fine. If
that
not,
would
you
have
guys
been fine had we been given some notice that you might not be there on time.
Notice for what though? What,
that
what
you wouldn't be here for
did
the
it-
meeting.
Did it change anything?
Well, I could have come later.
You lazy bastard.
I did rush from work to here.
Mm-hmm.
But
Exactly.
you still had
Tiffany drove unsafely, probably.
You still had a meeting though. It still happened, even though I was not late.
Yeah.
You're so friggin' touchy, dude. You're like a little. You just did. Some days you're like. We get like maybe 5 or 6 good days out of the year with Jordan. The rest you don't know.
I think-
he's like Eeyore. He just.
I think we were all just sad that you weren't here. We missed you.
I don't think Jordan was sad.
It was a little disappointing.
Yeah.
I mean, as much as I like hanging out with Crystal, it's just like, well, we're not doing meeting, and it's just kind of Crystal was busy doing stuff and cleaning up the house and all that.
Oh, were you
Yeah.
alone back here?
I came back eventually.
I feel
And
so stressed out, man. It's been such a
Jordan
long
looked
week.
like a lost puppy without you. He didn't know what to do.
Did everything looks good? There is a huge
Yeah,
gap in the
I
second half
wrote
of the
a
show.
bunch.
well, it's because I write smaller than you.
Yeah, he wrote small, and then I wrote bigger, and then I made a heart with Jordan and an area in it
Why?
because you guys kissed one time.
Oh, swear to God.
You kissed that girl.
So I had to put it on the board.
She'll never forget that as long.
I
as
know.
It was the funniest thing I
Were
ever
you even
heard.
there? You weren't even there that
No,
night.
but when you said the story, I thought it was so funny because
Dude.
I can't imagine that.
Had you been there, it was funny the progression because it just turned. You know, it was a bunch of comics. What was that? That was at a benefit, right? Or no, it was
Yeah, either Uncle
for Dow
Dow.
Jones. Yeah, it was for
Someone
Dow.
died.
I almost said for Dow Jones.
I just got way. Well, first off, we started off. I was drinking like those 90-minute IPAs here. I had like 3 beers before we left, like strong beers.
Mhm.
So I was already pretty buzzed, and then we just started feeding me gin and tonics.
Is
And
there?
it was-
Can we
oh.
put a picture of her on there?
No.
No,
Can we make a picture of them making out?
no.
Why?
To respect an area.
Do you
wait,
think
no,
that she's? I mean, do you think that she's weird looking or something?
No, I don't know. It's
She
just
is what?
funny.
Lebanese? What is she?
No, she's I think-
Indian?
no, Latin.
Is she
Latin
Latin?
American? Yeah.
I thought she was.
I just
something.
wouldn't put you two together, is all.
I'm pretty sure she has a boyfriend or a husband.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
she's
she's-
like married now, but I'm just saying I wouldn't put I wouldn't imagine if that would not have
Jordan's
been
like,
someone
yeah, I
I
was
thought
there
of.
first. I was there first. She got
I
married.
wasn't. It was one
I like
night.
it when
I
they
know.
both.
She's really nice, and I still like her.
She
I
is
mean, I think-
nice.
but
Here's
you
the thing,
know,
though. It was like watching being at an all night skate. and as the evening progresses, you can see they're both getting a little more, and then they're out in front of the club, and I'm going, we have to go now, Jordan, come on, and he can't pull himself away, and she can't, and they're kind of cutesy. It was
drunk.
so
I
funny.
could barely walk, dude.
I felt like his mom, like, get in the station wagon right now. We are leaving. We are leaving. I'm not waiting for you, Mr. Jordan.
Do you think if you would have left them, they would have banged?
No,
no.
I don't think it was going that.
you-
that
Yeah,
route.
and I don't think I could have stayed conscious long enough. For
Yeah,
that.
no, they were just sucking face, and it was nice, but it was funny. I couldn't get him to leave. I'm like, Jesus, dude, come on. The engine's idling. I'm waiting.
Oh, you know what? I believe the story from Who's now again.
What?
That's an inside joke. We had a.
About me?
Yeah.
That thing?
Yeah.
No, I would remember that.
I
Would
don't
you?
know.
Yes.
Well,
I would,
if you were
I
on
would
drugs
never
or
do that. I'm innocent.
You said
I'm not
you
that-
said you were partier back in the day.
Yeah, but
You
I
always
would
told
never
us that.
do that.
I don't know.
No, we
Did
don't.
you used to
They're
drink?
saying this one person
my
thought that
God.
I did it with two boys at once, and I would never do it with two boys at once.
What about one right after the other?
No, I
What-
would never do that. I
what
know,
about
I know
one and then you took a
everybody
break?
that anyone that I've had sex with is in an Excel spreadsheet. I know everyone that
Oh
I've
my
had.
God.
No, that's not true. But I know everybody's name that I've had sex with. There aren't that many. I could keep track of them. I know all their first and last names.
Dude, her mother just leaned
And
over
he's
and
not
turned
on
up her
it.
computer.
My
I know.
mom knows everyone that I've had sex with.
Really?
Yes.
What?
That's how innocent I
miser she
am that
meant?
none of it's bad.
Heat miser lived in her couch.
Yeah, Heat miser and I used to go over to her house once a week and watch Big Bang Theory, and she would feed us food. Jeff, Mom.
This past weekend, some interesting news. There was.
By the way, before we go on,
yes,
I forgive you.
you forgive me for being
Yes.
late.
Yes.
I wasn't really
It's not
late.
his
I
fault.
guess.
He was being tortured somewhere.
Well, and I was being a
for
father.
being late and not telling us that you were going to be late.
All right. Well, I guess thanks. I mean,
You're welcome.
okay.
I was never angry at you.
I know you weren't.
You could still give him forgiveness. Though.
Tiffany's on Team Chris, and it feels nice to have somebody on my side for once instead of getting ganged up on all the time. In the news, just recently, we had a story that Jordan. I had heard this earlier, and Jordan brought it up, put it on the board. Very interesting story about some girls or some kids, teens, right, online.
12-year-old.
Were they 12?
12-year-old girls, all of them.
Holy crap! Who planned out a murder? That's not really that big of a deal.
No, that is a really big deal.
No,
but
let me finish. That's not that big of a surprise. It happens a lot where young kids plot out murders. The reason why they plotted out the murder is really strange. Jordan, tell everybody what it was.
we got to do a little bit of background. But
That's
yeah,
what I'm asking you to
They
do.
were going to sacrifice a little girl to Slender Man so that they could become his friends and live in his mansion in the woods.
And they were called like Poxies or Moxie. What did they call them? It was something like
that
some name.
Proxies or
Proxies.
something.
That's
Yeah.
what it was.
But Slender Man,
Who's that?
Jesus.
he was created on an internet message board not even like 8 or 9 years ago. And he's supposed to be this. It started off with just 2 pictures, and they put a picture of a guy in the background, photoshopped him in, and a creepy caption. And since then, it's just taken off. And
Yeah,
so
the
it's
website
like folklore.
Right. The website deals with horror, folklore, and legends and stuff like that. And
No.
that's what the news report
Like
I read said that's what the
Urban
website is.
legends?
No, it came off as something awful.
No, it's a website where they make up and they
Somethingawful.com.
Oh, was it something awful?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
that's
don't
where it
say
started.
.com after. Don't say something
It's
awful
a
because
skinny.
that's pretty.
It's just a skinny
sentence.
guy.
He's like a creepy guy with no face and kills
Why is
people
he slender?
because he's skinny.
So he's a skinny guy.
But he's
A
slender,
scary skinny guy
like spooky,
who appears out of the woods and kills you.
like an ugly Nicolas
It's
Cage.
like
Wicker
basically,
Man.
the whole story of Bloody Mary, and you
Right.
look in the mirror and say Bloody Mary
Yeah, I
however many
remember
times.
that.
Yeah, this is like the same kind of story. But these girls believed it enough that they actually went ahead and stabbed another little girl 19 times.
Yeah, plotted it, and they killed her, right?
Why?
No, she lived.
Oh, she did live.
What-
I believe she's still alive.
What's
Yeah.
the Slender Man thing then? So Bloody Mary, you gotta look in the mirror, right? And you say Bloody Mary,
Mhm.
Bloody Mary, or something or another, and then there's some girl in the mirror that's named Mary that stabbed you.
Okay.
I don't even know her story. What's
Tiffany
the
just
That's
negated.
so I'm saying though. This is it's folklore. It's literally
yeah, but
internet.
what's the lore of it?
I'm not even sure because it's spread out so much. It's taken a life of its own. It's
So
everybody's got different stories.
Yeah, that's like asking what's the folklore of the Blair Witch. Nobody
Yeah.
really knows.
It's like you just said Bloody Mary. We know what
She's
it
in
is,
a
but we don't
mirror,
really know
right?
where it came from or anything, right?
But I don't really even know that story.
Oh,
But
yeah.
so
enough to repeat it
just-
twice.
it's just some skinny
Yeah.
guy that kills people, and then the girls were like, "Wow, we're skinny. We don't want him to kill us, so we're gonna kill this girl."
Crystal, do a search on Slender Man and see if there's any info on Slender
Oh my
Man.
God.
No, let her do it. That's what the producer's for. While we're talking, she can pull. Just type in Slender Man
Yeah,
origin.
you like scary stuff.
Origin Slender Man. So yeah, so they
I'll see
killed
if I
this
can pin
girl.
it.
I didn't know they were 12. That's insane, dude.
Yeah, dude.
What were you doing when you were 12? Would you think? Would you if you were 12, Tiffany? Remember where you were at? Yep. But if somebody came to you and said, we need to kill this girl, and we need to. I mean, look, there's a photo of Slender Man. With this is creepy.
Why did they call him Slender Man? Why didn't they call him Snake Man?
Well,
or
that's only one
something?
photo.
Yeah,
And
there's
why
more like
man?
that.
Because that's usually superheroes have man after their name. They should have thought of something completely different.
Are you serious?
Yes.
He's Slender Man.
Yeah, but that's like a superhero has
No,
man afterwards.
not-
Batman,
Wicker Man wasn't a-
Spider-Man,
Wicker Man-
Superman.
Wicker Man wasn't a superhero. It's
I don't even know who you're saying.
Wicker Man from the movie. Remember the Wicker Man?
No.
It was, oh God. How can you know so much about Disney movies and not know something like Wicker Man?
Is that a Disney movie?
No, it's not a Disney movie.
I've never seen either Wicker Man. Are they good?
No.
What is it?
Kinda stupid.
All right,
Is
this
it a-
is Slender Man.
That's
though.
Slender Man up on the screen there. If you look at it, it's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
So what's the folklore, Crystal? What does it say about Slender Man?
So it says it's a fictional character that originated as an internet mime created by Something Awful Forums user Eric Nudston, aka Victor Surge in 09. It's described as resembling a thin, unnaturally tall man with a blank and usually featureless face wearing a black suit. Stories of the Slender Man commonly feature him stalking, abducting, or traumatizing people, particularly children. The Slender Man
So
is
we're
not
safe.
confined to a single narrative, but appears in many works of fiction mostly composed online.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
the so-called creepypasta?
how could you not know the origins or not know that much about him but enough that you want to go kill somebody and sacrifice him?
It
That's
says
crazy.
you don't know what these girls know. I mean,
I don't know what they've read.
Well, what if like a real live horror movie was happening to them and there was really a Slender Man? Like I bet the people didn't believe Freddy was attacking people in dreams, and like if that was a real life thing. So maybe this was really happening, and the
Oh.
girls had really had.
and then at the
to
end
do
of the
that.
movie, they end up in like jail, and then at the last second, the cell doors close, and then behind them, you see Slender
Yeah,
Man
and then he
pop up.
kills them.
Yeah, well, or just traumatizes them.
Well, can't 12-year-olds go to jail? What will happen to them? They will go to like
juvie.
Juvie. I think
Which
they get
has
out when they're
video games
21.
and stuff, because my cousin Nick went to juvie a lot,
Your
and he said that there was like Xboxes and they just had fun all the time.
Well, but what juvie was he? Was he going to like low-level juvie or
Yeah.
like stabbing
Well, like
people
he
juvie?
stole a golf cart, and that's when he really got in trouble. And then they
Oh, he's
left
a hardened criminal.
They left it in a ditch, so he got Grand Theft Auto for that because it was a rich person that really got mad about it.
You got Grand Theft Auto for a cart?
It's probably worth more than $5,000 or something.
No wonder he went to the place with the Xbox. That's a joke. It's laughable. These girls stabbed a girl 19 times,
I
dude.
think all juvies exactly the same.
Yeah. No, they only get Super Nintendo for that.
Kids nowadays are very spoiled, even like bad ones.
Yeah. I only like the good spoiled children.
What's that even mean? All right, so your birthday is on
Sunday.
Sunday. And
June
will you
8th.
tell anybody how old?
Yeah,
Can
I'm
you say
31. I don't care.
you're what?
I'm 31.
Okay, well some girls care.
Yeah.
Say that. It's because it's I was
Yeah.
brought up that you don't typically don't ask a girl that.
Yeah, some women don't like remember on The Nanny, she never wanted to say she's over 30.
No, I never watched
She
The
was
Nanny.
like 29.
I hated
all
that
the
show.
time she was 29.
How could you
'Cause of
watch
her
that show
voice.
and still hear afterwards?
I thought it was a
Oh,
good
that show was stupid.
Because she was a nanny, and then the rich guy fell in love with her.
Yeah, I get the concept.
Oh my God.
But
How do you feel knowing that you're like probably less than 9 years away from having your first gray hairs?
I don't care. Why would I care?
Yeah,
oh
she
no,
can
you know
die.
what? No, because my grandma does not have any gray hair at all. And I asked
she
her,
dead?
I said, "Did you dye your hair?" No, I just hung out with her last week, and she does not even dye her hair. And she said the only reason that my great grandma's hair went white is because she had the disease like Michael Jackson has, where you like lose
Vitiligo?
pigment or something,
Vitiligo?
and her hair had like patches of white. Otherwise, she had like totally so like women in my family, and my mom doesn't have any gray hair. I will never have gray hair probably.
Yeah, don't try to stop that, Crystal, as you drop the wine bucket across the house.
I don't
It was
think
the
my
most
dad has gray
awesome
hair
crash.
either.
Dude, that came from one room into this room, and she just watched it.
Well, you can't, I was like you scramble after it
All
or
right.
whatever. It's plastic.
I'm ready to call
My
it. All
hair
right.
will always be this pretty.
All right, listen. You're doing the birthday party. It's very important. I know that you're very particular about events and gatherings. So we need to know what the rules are for. That's why I want to talk about it. I want to know what the rules are at your birthday party. All right. So first of all, we're going to a restaurant, right, to have some food, but
Yeah.
it's not a normal restaurant. We're going to
Hamburger Mary's.
which is
A drag queen is gonna call out bingo numbers. We're gonna play bingo.
so it's a drag queen sort of
Drag
restaurant.
queen bingo.
And we actually had the Hamburger Mary's lady on a show
Yeah, she was
like a
really
couple years
cool.
ago. Melanie.
Melanie Mignon.
The
yes.
food's really good.
I think she does the bingo too. So maybe
Does
we
she?
got an in. Melanie.
no,
So
but
for
it's
us-
a boy that does it. That's just like a girl.
Well, yeah,
Yeah,
Melanie
that
was.
Melanie Mignon.
But that's a girl name.
Yeah, because she's a drag queen and it's a dude.
Oh.
Wow, really? Stop smacking that thing on your wrist. What are you getting into cuff situation? So when we go to the restaurant, what are the rules? Do we have to bring a gift?
No, I said
Okay,
the
no
only
gifts.
present I want is your present.
All right.
Can you spell the second presents, please, just so we're
Yes.
entirely
With the
sure?
CE at the end.
All right.
Okay. So and what time are we supposed to be there? Is it an early
6.
6? That's early, dude. I may not be able to go.
Well,
it may
I did
be
it. I did it that early because I felt like if you wanted to go to bed early, you can't. And because bingo starts at 7, so that gives us an hour.
Is that a Saturday night?
Sunday.
Sunday night. Okay, that works. I may not be able to go because we do have a child, so it may be
You have
one
to
or the
say
other.
One or the other.
That's
I
fine.
don't
Jordan,
expect
you're
both.
locked in. You're
Yeah,
saying
I'm
you
going.
go.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And any other rules? Is there anything we're not allowed to do? Or
No, everyone that's going is cool and knows how I am and is fine.
Oh, that's
I'm sure when we get there, remember last year I was like, you sit here and you sit there. and
Oh,
you sit
yeah.
there.
assigned seating?
No, I just like to move people around to where I want them.
But dude, her friends are cool. Like they will literally they'll look at you and they'll go, "Yep, yeah, it's Tiffany." You'll get
Yeah,
along. It's
That's
true.
the fun part about it is that my friends will Bob will be like, you know that quirk that she does? And they're like, oh yeah, we know that quirk.
So your friends are dialed in on your neuroses all the way. They
yeah,
know
all
what-
of them know.
That's so funny, dude. That's so funny.
And there's no one there that you have to mute yourself around or anything.
I'm not singing. I'm not doing karaoke.
No,
if
there
anything-
is not that.
Okay.
It's all 6 o'clock to 7.
I
We're
go.
gonna eat, and at 7 o'clock, a person that's a man is gonna be dressed up like a woman,
Yeah, we
and
understand.
they're
what
gonna be
drag-
yelling out bingo numbers, and we're gonna play bingo.
bingo.
My mom's like, "Why would you want to play bingo? Are you old?"
Because it's a man dressed as a woman,
I
Mom.
know.
That's why.
I'm so excited about it.
And the best part is, if it gets really old, it's like walking distance to the Freaky Tiki.
Oh yeah, that's what
oh,
I was
forgot
thinking.
about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
we
next
could
door.
go to
Damn it, I want to
We
go.
all will go to Freaky Tiki
All right, well,
afterwards,
there you go.
probably.
How late is this might be?
We'll probably go. I don't know until we want to stop.
I don't know. I feel weird about my dad being stuck here with. We'll see what happens.
But I
It's
think-
summertime, so Jay can stay up. But that's.
Try to both come if you can.
I'd like to, but we'll have to see.
I think
We'll
it
have
will
to see.
be fun.
I got 1 week off before I start my
I
new
bet
job,
we'll-
and then so I'm gonna try to
Definitely go to
get
Freaky
some
Tiki.
activity in this week.
Half-pound burgers.
Oh, the food is so good.
I heard the
Sure, you have
opposite.
to
I
go
heard the
there.
food is not
Oh
that
no,
good.
Bob was the one that was like, we have to go there because the food's so good.
How long has it been since he's been there? Because I heard
Just like a couple weeks ago.
All right, well, we'll go check it out.
I think the food.
You figure they're pretty new too, so they'll still be clean.
No, they've been
you
there
know
for a
the
while.
only one thing is remember that lesbian that hit on me at Freaky Tiki that went to middle school with me?
Yeah.
Mhm.
She is a waitress there.
Are you serious?
Yes, so I hope she's not
perfect.
there. Like I tried to not make eye contact, and I kept like I went there once on
Like
a
she
date
didn't know
with
it
a
was
guy.
you?
No, I went there once. It was so crowded. It was like a drag show was happening, and I was on a date with a guy, and she was there, and I was like, oh my god, and I wasn't looking, and I
She didn't recognize
She
you?
didn't see me because she was on the other side.
Well,
but I
she'll
got
still
Oh,
definitely
God,
knows you if
yeah.
we go.
I hope she's our waitress.
I'll be like, ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Yes.
what was her
No.
name again?
Yes.
Joanne.
Joanne.
She was on the
Joanne.
basketball team, but
I'm gonna
She's a
call
nice
in. Can we request Joanne as the waitress or something?
All right, you wanted to bring
Because then
up.
you got to acknowledge her. She'll want to say happy birthday and hug you.
That'd be awesome.
Ew, she's gonna touch me. I hate that.
Stop it.
She said there's no rules, dude.
Yeah,
We can do this.
yeah. I'm down.
Ah,
I may just show up just for that and then leave.
No.
What's the Australian shorts girl thing you got up there? I have no idea what that's
Oh,
even
that
about.
was just we were throwing out things that we saw in the news, and that was one thing I remember.
oh yeah. I'll
Can
pull
you
it
be
up.
more specific about
So
it?
this girl's wearing really short shorts, and
In Australia
I guess,
or here in the States?
I have no idea.
Well, why you put Australian up
Well,
there? What does that even
I
mean?
didn't. That's not my handwriting.
George, God, see, this is why
Um,
you need me in the meetings. You need
I
me in the meetings because I
know.
can't. I see that and I don't know what it means.
So anyway, this girl's wearing really short shorts, and the teacher made her stand up in front of the whole class and put her hands down to see if it matched her hemline or whatever. And she's like, instead of embarrassing girls, why don't you teach guys that girls aren't sex symbols? She said it's hot, and that's why they wear those clothes. And I think,
Canadian.
I just kind of feel like since we had to have a dress code, these kids nowadays have to have a dress code. I'm tired of them trying to get away with having everything be great. It's not
So it
fair.
wasn't okay. So first of all, let me back up. She's Canadian. She's not Australian.
Well, I think there's a Quebec, Australia.
No, it
Really?
says Canadian right on there,
Oh,
Jordan.
shut up.
How do you put that up there and totally? It's not. It doesn't have anything to do with Australia.
I was scrolling through. I was pulling it up. I was scrolling through. I'm doing all the work here, people.
I
I don't have time to read everything I pull up on the internet for you. God.
So the sign she put up is "Don't humiliate her because she is wearing shorts. It's hot outside." Instead of shaming girls for their bodies, teach boys that girls not sexual objects. Yeah, I'm of the thing too. I mean, I always felt this way about the Islamic thing, how they want to cover up the women. And I've heard a couple guys be questioned about that. You know, some of these clerics that they have, and they always say, "Well, you know, we just can't control ourselves around." Well, you know what? That's your problem. That's not their problem. If you can't control yourself, if you can't get those thoughts out of your mind, that's more about you than about them. And I happen to agree. They should be able to dress however they want. I mean, within reason. You know, you're not going to show up in a leotard in school, but short shorts, halter tops, tube tops, whatever. Why is that?
I just
don't
feel
know,
like
it's such a
some
big
of
deal.
the girls do it to get like attention from guys. I mean, if
Or
a
is it
girl-
just the fashion now? You dress pretty racy. You're not in high school, obviously,
Yeah.
but I mean, do
You were
what
in
if-
here telling
Well,
us.
I'm hot.
What was she doing just before the show?
She told us that she had
Well,
a.
because okay.
Let me finish.
stop
No.
Let me say.
No, he asked me. I'm gonna
I
say. it.
asked Chris. Negative
You're
2
gonna make
points.
it sound bad.
No, it's not gonna. I'm not making it. I haven't even said anything yet. So she's here talking about how she has a Batman shirt on. Show everybody your Batman
no,
shirt.
you guys said, "Oh, you have a." Jordan said you have a Batman
Got
shirt
the Batman
on,
shirt
and I
on.
said, "Yeah, my panties have Batman on them too," because I thought it was cool. Like I have a Batman symbol right here. They're superhero underwear,
It's a Batman symbol on her pubis,
and I think it's cool because it matches my shirt. That's all I
which
say.
nobody will ever know that except
Yeah.
you. But okay.
But I know that's why I have to say it.
All right. Anyway, she has to let them know. I won't show you, but I'm gonna let you know.
I have
This
a
is what I
Superman
got going
one
on.
when I wear my Superman shirt. I have Superman panties on it as
Why,
a
though?
Superman because it's so funny.
But I mean, when you get undressed, do you just leave the shirt on and then just fly around your apartment?
No,
I mean, what
I
is
like
that?
it.
You pretend,
I wish I could wear it on the outside of pants. That would be fun.
dude. That would be hysterical.
But I like it because whenever I wear funny panties, you know, Crystal, you probably wear funny panties too. Whenever you pull them down to go to the bathroom, you're like, "Ha ha, my panties are funny," and
We-
you laugh.
Crystal,
Guys.
I know what panties you have, Crystal. You don't have any funny panties.
Oh, I have frogs, like funny frogs on some of them.
Oh, hysterical, funny frogs. Yeah, I can
And
see that's a
it's
rib
funny.
tickler, isn't it?
Well, to be fair, I mean, we're pretty screwed on like the funny underwear department. I don't even. Can
We could go get
I
funny
had
underwear.
Yeah, that's
SpongeBob
true.
SquarePants panties once, and that was hilarious. But when
That's so childish, dude.
I know.
I have
have
frozen
South Park
panties, and I have.
but they're cool because they're kind of like boy, like you know, like cool, like boy,
Boy
short
shorts?
panties. Yeah, they're cute.
I just like hearing women say panties.
Pompous,
I don't care. They can say they're burlap panties, and I'm like, oh, that's nice.
Ew.
I no, but
God, I chafe just hearing that.
yeah, but it's when you put panties after it doesn't seem that bad.
Burlap.
I know it's rough. That was
But
that was the juxtaposition of the joke, dude. Crystal,
think it's
what do you
fun.
think about the short shirt? Do you think that they should? You think girls should be punished for that? How did you dress when you were in high school? Did you dress racy? Because you did a selfie of yourself in the car, and it was all boobs the other day.
Boobies.
Dude, it was boobs. You did a down thing with the thing.
It
That's
was
not fair
all
because I
boobs.
have big boobs, so I can't help that.
Yeah, don't sexualize her just because she has big
Yeah.
boobs.
You had a low cut shirt on, displaying the girls.
It was hot. Don't
So it's
sexualize her.
not like you had a regular T-shirt
Are
on.
you talking about my profile picture?
One of the ones that has just a
I
down.
didn't see it.
It's just big boobies all
Is
over.
that when she had the thing around her head?
What?
No.
Do you want a burqa for her boobs?
Oh, yeah, I want a boob burqa. Will it have the little panels as you can see right in the front there?
Say if you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah. I mean, whatever.
I
We
used to-
we have it easy. Girls
How
have
did
it
I
hard.
dress?
This was a thing in my high school when I was in high school. I graduated in 1983, but when I was in high school, a group of us got in trouble for wearing miniskirts to school. And the reason we wore miniskirts is because it was
You?
very hot. Yeah, it was very hot, and they told the guys that we couldn't wear shorts to school. They said no, you can't wear shorts to school. But yeah, girls were wearing those like running shorts that were very, very short, and miniskirts. And we're like, well, they get to be cool. How come we have to wear long pants? So to protest, we came to school in miniskirts.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah, but I mean, it was again. They for some reason they had an issue with us, and we were like, "What about them?" I mean, you remember the old? You're too young, but
So
you remember
it's
the
like
old
the
dolphin
opposite.
running shorts that were like nylon
Yeah.
and they were very short and
Yeah, I know.
kind of
Yeah.
very
We still
revealing.
have them.
Oh, I love those shorts. That made my high school day. But yeah, they were allowed to wear that, and we couldn't, so we made a point of it. And I still feel the same. You shouldn't sexualize girls, but
I feel like I think
what's
the schools'
inappropriate?
dress codes are just fine. Like the kids
What?
still
Wait,
need to have their
Jordan,
butt cheeks
Jordan has a
hanging out.
question. Why are you looking
So
confused?
what's your point then? I don't.
My point is that we had an issue with clothing and the shortness of it. We actually said something like back then it wasn't such a big deal. Now it's a big deal for girls to be wearing it. Back then they were telling us that guys couldn't wear shorts. Why? Nobody's junk was hanging out of their shorts. Why were they making an issue
He's
for guys?
just jealous that this girl's getting attention for for wearing shorts in
See,
school,
That's
and
what it
he
is.
didn't get
I-
attention.
Yes, that's.
I
But
what
you
it
got
is.
written up in the newspaper for wearing miniskirts, didn't you?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
I remember that.
Yeah, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was. But it was. We weren't doing it for that.
We were laughing at you.
Who was?
All the people who read about it.
I think
Whatever.
there shouldn't be butt showing or too much boob showing. I think that's the main thing. That's all it should be. Like I think if the girls have their cleavages like totally out, I think they should have like just a certain amount, and then their butt should only hang out. Like you see the girls out there in amusement parks and stuff. I see with their butt cheeks hanging out. If your butt cheeks hanging out, your shorts need to
I've
be a
never
little
seen
bit longer.
butt cheeks hanging
Oh,
out. Like,
I see it all. The
freaking
kids with their new shorts
With
that
their-
go
the
up
kids
to
with their
the
newfangled
belly
shorts.
buttons, and then the shorts, their butt cheeks are hanging out. And I remember Bob and I were at Universal. We're like, why are their butt cheeks hanging out? So if you can see a butt and you can see a boob, then it's too much.
Bob was next to Tiffany, and she said, "Why are they?" And he's like, "Yeah, why?" In his head, he was like, "Oh my god, her butt cheeks are hanging out. It's
No.
awesome."
No, it's so gross because there was a bunch of like cellulite cheeks.
Oh, okay. Well, that's wrong. That's just wrong. You don't want that. If you're gonna do
Yeah.
it, at least have a nice butt, for God's sakes.
Yeah, I think-
Exactly. And like their thighs are being like freaking like they're opposite muffin topping the shorts. Like the shorts are happening and all of a sudden there's like this like fat coming
Muffin
out around.
topping.
It's like the opposite. What can you call it? I don't
Bacon
know.
bread? I don't know. Zucchini
It's
bread?
kind of like when you open up the biscuit thing and then like the
God.
stuff is like there like busting out. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Like so you have the shorts and then that's really tight and all of a sudden bust out at
So
the
you're
bottom.
the Pillsbury dough bulge.
Yeah.
The Cinnabon bulge. What is that? Why did you put that up there on the board? Chris's new job. Why are we going to talk
Well,
about my new
Crystal
job?
wanted to say it. Look, I put Crystal afterwards. Anything I thought was kind of dumb, I put the person's name after that suggested
Crystal, why
it.
are we talking about my new job?
Huh?
Why?
Why? Because why not? You said when you were. Well, you said when you weren't working, so I thought you would say when you were working.
Hey, congratulations on almost getting a new job. He's not quite there yet, but he's
Well,
working
you
towards
I got to
it.
get fingerprinted and drug tested and all that stupid crap. It's so stupid, man. I'm over the whole witch hunt for here's the thing. I was shadowing at this office today. And I've worked in dermatology, so we don't have any controlled substances in the office in dermatology. Now I'm in this is an internal medicine, physical therapy, but they do prescribe like antidepressants for some people, not in the office, but they give like there's muscle relaxants. I found this out. The DEA actually requires if you are taking an antidepressant or something like that, that you have your urine tested every 6 months and have your levels tested.
Are you
I had
taking
no
it?
idea. Yes, you're required. Otherwise, you can't get the prescription filled. You have to go get a drug screen, and they test everything, cannabis and everything. Like, why are they testing cannabis if you're taking Klonopin? I don't know why that's an issue. Yeah.
I did not know that.
Well, I didn't either. I was like, wow, that's interesting.
I guess that's why there's such a black market for Klonopin.
I'm
Like, I can't get it. I need to smoke weed
well,
too.
there was one reason why, which makes sense. If they test you for the level of the medication that you're on and it's not in your system, you must be selling it somewhere. So I get that. But why should you test for anything else? Why should you be prying into people's private just because you happen to be on an? I don't understand why that's a thing now. Like, well, I mean, what if they give you something for your heart condition? They got to test you for cocaine. I mean, what difference does it make? That's
Right.
This is getting stupid, man.
When I got a tetanus shot, they tested me for opiates.
Did they really? No. Well, yeah, right. But I mean, seriously, that's next. I mean, it's ridiculous. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to sound like, hey, man, but yeah, I'm drugs. I just was like, I didn't know they did that. She said, yeah, they cracked down. Well, and we are in Florida, and everybody knows that Florida, this state, for God's sakes, it just got pill poppers all over the damn place, and people shoot off there. I was watching the Daily Show, and they interviewed a guy down in the Keys who is shooting. It turned his backyard into a gun range, and he refuses to stop shooting his gun in his backyard. And there are people all around. He pulls up 2 semi-trucks on either side of his little makeshift gun range and says that will block any ricocheting bullet. The guy's a complete moron. And of course, it was Florida. I was like, God, I just wish I
Florida.
keep where I live and everything, but not be in this state, be in another state. Anything other than Arkansas. Sorry, Travis. You guys are crazy out there too.
We could try separating it,
Separating the what?
like Florida and half. Like they can have the middle half, and we get the coast.
Yeah, right. No, right. You're right. Yeah, take the interior of the state all the
Yeah.
way down to the Keys. This guy was in the Keys actually, Big Pine Key. Yeah, and he's got automatic weapons and handguns, and he's firing them into a little teeny box that he constructed with pictures of. I don't even know what the hell the pictures were. I thought I saw Obama's face. I don't know. And he says I have 2 lookouts. His lookouts, his parents. They're in their 90s. They're sitting there on the back dock like it's clear. I mean, oh my God. I'm like, I hate this state. I swear to God, I hate this state. Because we have the weather. And we have hurricanes.
It's hot. I hate
Hurricanes
it
are
here.
dangerous. What? It's just starting to get hot.
The
really hot.
weather's so sick.
Well,
Like, and not like the kids good sick, but like, it's gross.
are you feeling a little sticky?
No, I'm just saying I don't like the weather. Yeah, it's gross. It's sweaty. It's sick.
You don't like?
But you know when you,
You
say
grew up
sick,
here, though. You should-
sometimes kids are like, "Oh, that's cool then," because kids say something sick and they mean it's
What do you
cool.
know about kids? You never heard of
'Cause
Adventure
Zach
Time.
said
You don't
it.
know anything about Adventure Time. You have no idea.
No,
what
I
you're
teach
talking about.
martial arts, and the kids sometimes will say sick, and I'm like, "Oh, I didn't," and they're like, "No, it's good." I'm like, oh.
Tiffany's like, do you need a vitamin C, Ivy? What are you feeling?
I'm like,
all right?
"Are you sick?"
But
For
now,
real?
what about the words you don't know? And they're calling you bad stuff, and you don't even know it.
No, they don't.
Like imagine if Zach had never told us about Ratchet, and they started
well, I
calling
mean,
you.
that sounds negative.
Yeah.
I thought it was a tool the first time.
What
you
did
said
I learn today? Oh, the kid said some word today.
Yeah, what was it?
Like squishy. Like, and squishy means a person's fat.
I'm over the kids today. That's your new word, squishy? That's the best you can come up with for a fat person?
I mean, that's like
Give me
middle
something
school,
creative.
I
That's
don't
not
know.
creative.
No.
Squishy.
Chris, yelling at the slurs of young people.
Just asinine.
Get
I
off
wanna
my slur
beat
lawn.
all the young kids with a stick. I want to beat you all up. Hurricane. When is hurricane season?
Now.
Is it? Or are we in it?
Yeah, it started.
Are you sure?
Yes, it
No,
started
I
June
feel like
1st.
it's like
June 1st to
not now.
November 1st.
Huh.
Are they? Where were you at with the names of hurricanes? Are they still
There's a-
all women?
I don't know. I could
No,
probably
I
pull
think
up a
this
list.
one.
What are the names this
Isn't
year?
this
Let's see
one
what
like
we got.
Boris or something that's happening? What did she
What?
say? I thought you guys said there was a hurricane coming.
Well, there was a study that said that people take feminine named hurricanes less seriously and are more likely to die.
See, I don't know. I don't get that.
I
'Cause
thought they were
some
meaner.
women. I think
Like-
women. Yeah, I think women.
Like
are,
Katrina
have
was a
much
bad
more
one. Oh,
wrath.
Andrew was bad though. Katrina.
So they do both names. They're gonna have to change it up. Well, yeah. What do we got? Do we have the names for this year?
I'm pulling it up.
All right, here we go. This is the names for 2004.
2014 hurricane names.
So we got.
Arthur,
That's not really that scary.
Bertha,
That's kind of scary.
yeah. Cristobal.
No, that sounds like party time.
Okay, Dolly.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to take Hurricane Dolly seriously.
You're like your
Yeah.
Hurricane
Yeah.
Dolly.
And Eduard, but Spanishy.
Yeah,
What did I use?
EDOUROUAR.
Teddy?
Edward.
Yeah, and then Faye.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. See, I'm gonna die probably Hurricane Faye. Gonzalo,
Ooh.
That would
Hannah.
be terrible if we did
Hannah.
die.
Hannah, maybe.
Maybe we're sisters, though. You know.
Isaiah.
Ba-dum-ba. Josephine,
I don't think any of these sound.
Kyle,
I hate you, Kyle.
Laura,
Laura.
Wilfred.
Marco,
Marco.
Nana.
Wow.
Yeah, Hurricane Nana.
Yeah, Hurricane Grandma.
Oh,
Who
yeah.
invented this list?
Omar.
Yeah.
Paulette.
Sally.
And Renee.
Oh,
Teddy, Vicky, and Wilfred. None of those are those are the worst hurricane. Wilfred?
I don't know.
Bearing down on the coast right now with 70-mile-an-hour winds. It's Hurricane Wilfred.
It won't
Or
ever.
Will for short.
I
No,
doubt it will get
Nana.
I doubt it will get all the way to W.
What's that?
I doubt it will get all the way to W.
Well, let's hope not.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that stink if like we died in one of these and someone played this video and they're like, "Oh, they died in this." After
Yeah.
we talked about it, we have to be careful on this show.
We
'cause
died in
people
Hurricane
die
Faye.
from things that we say on here.
You know, it's okay if I die with somewhat of a cool name. Like I'll take Omar or
Cristobal.
Bertha,
That's Omar.
but not Faye. No way. If Faye takes me out, then that's a travesty.
Bertha
Yeah.
kind of sounds scary.
What about Nana, though? That's the, yeah.
Anna?
Like getting,
Yeah,
Hannah,
Hurricane Nana just idles up the coast of the state and then takes a nap.
Maybe she'll
Yeah.
drop checks off at
Like,
everybody's
yeah.
house.
No, honestly, if Hurricane Nana like swings through, I'm gonna be expecting cookies.
Cookies
You know? Yeah.
and in like cash.
All right.
It's funny. A little pocket full of change from Nana.
$10 in a birthday card.
Yeah, Hurricane Nana
Werther's
comes over and
original.
just sleeps at your house for a week and then goes away. Andrew was bad, and Katrina was
Those
bad.
were
yeah.
the two worst ones that I could think
And
of.
you know, Katrina doesn't sound like a bad name until it's a hurricane that messes everybody up, and then it becomes bad.
And to be fair, that had foreshadowing with Katrina and the waves. So, you know, it's like you should have known. It was a band name. Gave you.
Not a good band name.
Yeah.
You're listening to Double Special. The phone number, as always, 727-475-6139. I haven't given that out tonight. Wednesday night, we're hanging out. If you want to see some shows, we do have some shows coming up. We have Wick Improvia that's going to be happening on the 28th at Two Palms. You can come check that show out. It'll be a lot of fun. I think I have it right on the desktop there, brother.
I have a question.
What's that?
What's happening to the dolphins? Why is the water red?
All right, we'll explain that. Again, Wick Improvia, that is at Two Palms Comedy Club. That's June 28th, where we will actually do an improv show, short-form improvisation with, wow, is it all pixelated?
Yeah, it is
What the
very pixelated.
Oh, man.
What did you do? Picked up the thumbnail?
Yeah.
Oh.
I already sent that to Larry. He can't put that up online.
I
Well, I didn't have the original photo. Where's the photo?
It was on Facebook. Why didn't you just take it off there?
I don't know.
I'll
I'll go
email it
back.
to you
I'll go
tonight.
back and redo it.
So why is the water red? You didn't hurt a dolphin, did
Yeah,
you?
go back and pull it off, and you can save it.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, Jordan actually was on Reddit, and somebody did this for him.
Yeah, but I'm just
Not for this show,
asking.
though.
Not for the show.
I did it for my little sister. My little sister is afraid of both gorillas and dolphins. So I asked somebody to make a picture of a gorilla with a machine gun riding a dolphin in a sea of blood,
Why is
holding a Laura Ashley bag. 'Cause
Yeah.
my sister used to have to wear Laura Ashley.
And somebody actually did it and
Yeah.
put it on Reddit.
Well,
And I paid them like almost $4 in Reddit gold. So hopefully they won't sue us for like using it for this now.
Oh, I don't think they
No,
can.
I don't know.
so what died that made the water red?
It's just a sea of blood.
It's the apocalypse.
Yeah, it's an apocalypse gorilla dolphin.
Why is the third dolphin's head up the gorilla's butt?
What?
Pull the regular picture up so everybody can see it.
Where is it?
On Facebook.
All right, I'll pull
Yeah,
it up.
go over there.
Keep talking about it. I want to pull it up.
Yeah, so that show's going to be fun. We're doing a short form show, and we'll use Wikipedia to get our suggestions. We will take some suggestions from the audience, but we'll use Wikipedia, and we'll pull up random pages, and then we'll do scenes based on the information. Now, we've been working with Tiffany and Crystal, giving them improv lessons. We did improv lessons last week, and Tiffany, you did really good. I was impressed. Crystal, you did well as well. A little bit of freezing there when we actually started doing like real scenes. But overall, you guys are in there. So, I mean, you seem like you're doing really well. Is it on our page? There it is, yeah. Is that the actual picture?
Yeah.
And thanks for all
All right,
the
go ahead and copy it.
fish.
And just paste it. Can you do that?
It just makes me think of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
What? I
It
think it's
just
a
makes
pretty
me
funny
start thinking, so long and thanks for all the fish.
So you can check that out. It'll be 8 o'clock. The tickets are pretty cheap. We'd like to get as many people as we can out there. Come and check out Double Special and support us
Like,
as we do improvisation.
I want to invite all my friends, but at the same time, I'm thinking this is my first one, and I probably won't be that great.
No, it's
so that
good
would
to
be
have
kind
because
of
your friends will
embarrassing.
think you're funny no matter what. So actually have all your friends there. There we go.
Yeah.
That's a nice picture. There you can see the gorilla with the machine gun riding a dolphin in a sea of blood. The third dolphin is actually behind the gorilla, not going into its butt.
Oh.
Okay, 'Cause, it's a perspective thing.
Yeah, she's like,
I
I
thought
have
it
no
was-
depth perception.
And then I thought he was holding toilet paper
What?
with
Well,
double special on
That
it.
was originally it was Laura. It was a Laura Ashley shopping bag, which I put
And
double
then-
special over it because Laura Ashley would make a
And
lot
then
of
I
sense.
thought the dolphin was pink. Like, I thought the dolphin got shot and there was blood coming out of
Coming
it.
out of the water.
I
and
only
then
paid
I-
$4.
I was really scared for the dolphin.
The fact that somebody did that for Jordan should impress you over the fact that some of the graphics don't make sense. I mean, somebody actually took time and did that and put it up for him.
And impressed the hell out of my sister.
Yeah, it was awesome. So yeah, check out that show. Also,
And then I stole it and used it for this.
Because you're
Thank you,
lazy.
sir. Yes.
also in 2 weeks coming up at the Improv, the Father Show. That's the Comedy Father Show, June 15th at the Improv. Me, Laszlo Billow. So you can come check out some stand up if you're local. That's in Tampa. Tampa Improv. Come check that out. And then Snappers, Tiffany is emceeing there July
Yeah, I just wrote it.
11th. Yep. But then I'll be headlining August 2nd at Coconuts. So we
And
got some
then
gigs coming up.
Let's just keep doing contests of who could do the most stuff. Jordan, make up a job.
What's that?
I'm going to be appearing in a new short motion picture at the Tampa Film and Beer Comedy Film Festival. It's entitled Street Warrior, and I play a nightingale. So you can
A
see
nightingale.
that's going to be premiering July 12th at 7 p.m. at a theater to be named. Tiffany, you got something coming up?
Oh yes, I have a show
yes.
on August 32nd, and it's at the Pickwick on the corner of 38th and 29th Avenue.
Will you be showing your Batman panties?
I'll be wearing my
Batman
Batman,
panties,
panties, bikini
on the outside of her jeans.
on the outside of my jeans.
And
That's a good idea.
also coming up on July 17th, I will be performing live authentic Civil War surgery.
Nice.
I will be amputating the leg
Nice.
of a volunteer.
love
We
that.
will give them a whiskey-soaked rag to bite down on, and then I will attempt to saw off their leg in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah,
So
we'll use a rag and a wooden stick for a
Yeah.
tourniquet. We'll just twist that up.
We'll
really
be doing
nice.
that in Largo Central Park on the bench close to the playground, but not where they can see it, behind the
Wait,
trees.
what is she doing over there?
I know. I've been
Crystal, what are you
looking-
doing? You
she's
shopping?
I'm shopping.
You're shopping.
Because you
During
got
the
a
show.
job.
I do not have the job yet. I mean, I got a letter of intent to hire and everything, but I got to go through all the hoops.
But do you have any events coming up?
What's that? Yeah, I've got a few
Yeah,
events
he
coming
just
up.
said.
I know he's not playing the game. See, this is the problem. This is what you got to look out for
Oh, yeah,
on the
you
28th.
gotta make up a job.
I don't have to make up jobs because
He
I
has
have
a
real
real
ones.
one.
Real jobs.
I have one real one. No, I know too because I'm doing that improv thing with you guys.
So let's talk about the street hockey thing because my back right now is killing me,
Still?
dude. Yeah, it's better. But I've strained the muscle on my right back playing street hockey. I was around the neighborhood here. We live in a nice little neighborhood, and I was riding my my mountain bike, and a couple streets over there was a yard sale that people are moving, and they were selling street hockey goals in great shape with like 5 hockey
so
sticks with a
exciting.
rubber puck and a ball. And I don't know if you've ever played. Did you ever play street hockey when you were younger, Jordan? Did you do anything like that?
I mean, yeah. I mean, never seriously. We didn't have a league or anything, but I know we played. Well,
No, but did you
field
have sticks
hockey. Yeah.
Not field hockey, street hockey.
Well, field hockey in school, street hockey occasionally. Not everyone had a stick.
I did
It's
not.
just more of a northern thing than it is
Yeah.
a southern thing. We played here at the YMCA, but only because the program director was from Canada, so he was a big hockey. So we in the gymnasium we were playing. So anyway, I got this $11 for the whole kit, which is unbelievable.
I'm pretty good at street hockey.
And the reason I got it is not because I'm a big hockey fan, but because my son's been running around here. He likes the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and in that show, there's a guy named Casey who has a hockey mask and he beats people up with a hockey stick.
Yes.
So my son took his lightsaber, plastic, and put it out, and then just takes objects and puts them on the ground and is slap-shotting stuff all around the inside of the house. I'm like, all right, we have to stop with the indoor slap shots.
Yeah, you got to give
Yeah.
the neighbors' windows a chance.
Right. Well, no, but there's no way he's smacking into somebody's window.
Not yet.
Not yet. Maybe when he's 13, but not now. So I bought that, and we went out
You
there.
hope.
So Tiffany shows up. I did like maybe a couple hours with him out front, and we had a blast. He's really enjoying it, and he's a natural at it. He's very good. Tiffany shows up, sees the gear, comes in. She's like, I want to play street hockey. She loves it, which I said it. So I said,
and
look.
I'm in a dress too. I was not dressed properly.
No, you're fine. But we'll throw it out there and beat it around for a little bit. I could see immediately Jordan's face, like, no, physical activity, hot, don't want to do it. But you went out there like a trooper. But you came in when you came into, I thought you were gonna have a
No,
stroke.
to be fair, I'm like that with any activity.
You got into it a little bit, like mostly. Like I was thinking it's just gonna be like me versus Chris, and then you and the kid are gonna kind of play around. But like I was getting pretty serious. I've never really played street hockey besides watching it on Wayne's World. That one scene.
Tiffany's very competitive.
But oh yeah, like I mean we used to play like football and all sorts
She
of stuff
actually
when I
hip
was
checked
little.
me at one point.
I did.
Yeah.
But I made tons of goals. Didn't I
What?
make tons of goals? I'm pretty good at it. I'm a natural.
Define tons. Was it like 3?
2,000
I got like
pounds.
10. I kept getting it. Remember Jordan? There was like him and his son were like both in the way, and I still was making
I don't
shots.
recall any
you
of this.
and I were giving high fives to each other.
I was too
because
busy being reticent.
I got
What?
so many goals. I'm so talented at street hockey.
Yeah, we were doing very well. We were beating a crippled old man and a 5-year-old.
I wasn't crippled till after that, dude. The next day I was like, oh my god, and I was supposed to go into shadow for this new job. I thought I can't go there with like a sore back, because when you have employees or somebody that you don't want anybody with like a back injury. And I don't mean anything bad about people with back injuries. It's just that's always like an ongoing drama thing with people with back injuries. You know what I mean? I didn't want them to think that, oh God, he's a back person. I had a car accident. He has a bad back. I overextended my sciatica or something. Zach would probably know what it is.
I was expecting to play this almost every time I come over now, so.
It's the middle of the summer. If we
It's
were in the
summer.
fall or winter,
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah,
No.
we can. Yeah.
No.
It's so hot.
I want
Yeah.
to.
What are
do
you saying?
it.
Well, we can't now because it's
And
dark.
then we'll
out.
get some. What are those things called? The.
Flute? What are you doing?
Yeah,
I don't
No,
know what that
you
is.
know,
Clarinet?
and you
Yeah.
like squeeze
A
it up
recorder?
like an ice
Tin penny
pop.
whistle.
It's some kind of ice pop thing. Remember, you push a cool pop.
A cool.
Remember
pop.
Cool Pops? Your parents would call you in, like you'd be outside playing kickball or something all day, and then all of a sudden you hear your parents, or like you'd be building a treehouse, and then your parents would be like, "Cool Pop," and you hear them across the neighborhood, and you would run home to get a Cool Pop.
Wait, are you confusing your life with commercials you saw again?
No, it's a true story.
and then
It's
and then
truer.
and then my grandma would make homemade ice cream and it would churn.
No, Cool Pop was always like the bad dessert. Like that's all we've got for dessert.
Cheap.
Are Cool Pops.
Those
Yeah.
were so much fun, but you would never want the green.
How are they fun? You squeeze them up.
Oh
in
my
the
gosh, I used to be so excited about that. Oh, I kind of want to buy some. I can buy some because I'm an adult now.
Yeah. You can.
She's like, I'm not gonna tell my mom I
It's,
bought them.
yeah, you're like sucking on dirty plastic while you squeeze this like gross
That used to be like a big
sugar ice into your mouth.
thrill in elementary school. I remember during the summer, we used to like to do all that kind of stuff. But I remember we always tried to find dead bodies. I think because of that movie, we were always trying to like go through like ditches and stuff
Slender
and find
Man?
dead bodies.
What movie?
What?
Like
Stand
we would
By
go
Me?
into like drain. Yeah,
How many dead bodies do you think were laying around the
I
town?
don't know. We just thought we
See?
could find a dead body over the summer, and that would be something fun.
Oh my God.
We went like on nature hikes and so like, we were looking for
Yeah, we
dead
know.
bodies.
Yeah.
We
I
would
know.
go like in our bicycles and go through like drains and tunnels and stuff.
What are you and
looking
your
for
friends
dead-
playing Quincy? What the hell are you doing?
Oh.
It's just fun.
Quincy, really?
How is it fun if
A
you never find a
Quincy
dead body?
reference.
We used
Yeah,
to go
sorry.
on adventures.
I'm old, dude.
CSI.
That reference matched my back, so shut up.
Yeah.
You don't know who Quincy is?
Yeah, I do.
Who is he?
I don't know. Isn't it a book?
I
So
guess.
anyway, you're back to your twisted childhood searching for corpses.
Yeah, that's
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
do you think that's why you're kind of a necrophiliac nowadays?
What is that? Oh no, I never would do it with a dead person.
Is it?
One time my cousin Nick pooped in somebody's clubhouse.
Like a tree house or like a country club?
yeah, right.
Yeah.
You need to
a
expand
rec-
on that
we
a
At
little.
the
went
rec
to
center?
the woods and we found a clubhouse, and he didn't like the kids whose clubhouse it was, and he decided to just poop in the middle of it, and then we
That's
left.
some messed up friends. That's a messed
That
up
was
thing to
my
do to somebody's
cousin.
club.
He's the one that went to jail later
That's
on in life.
appropriate.
Okay.
Well, good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So karma got him.
And he liked it too, so there you
Should
go.
take a dump in somebody's clubhouse. What the hell is that, dude? I would be
I
like,
think
you know
they
what? I'm done with
bullied
you, bro.
him or something at one point.
He what?
I think they bullied him at school at one point.
Yeah, but you get back by maybe drawing on it or breaking something. You don't take a dump.
I can't. I've never been able to think about like just pooping on command. Like
No.
that. Yeah, in front of people.
I know. You're right.
Yeah.
I'm mad.
we
Hold
didn't
on. I have to
look.
poop. Huh?
We didn't look. We were outside the clubhouse. And
How do you know he actually did it then?
Because he would have done it. Yeah.
And then you're stuck there. You're like pooping in the clubhouse, and it's like there's no toilet paper. What do you do
Right.
then? Even as a kid, that would have freaked me out. That would have stopped me from pooping anywhere just for that.
Did you ever have a rope like over a lake thing, and you swung off the rope into the lake?
Yes, but I never pooped on it.
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
pooped
never
from it.
pooped in anything either. I'm a girl.
You've never pooped in
but I
anything?
encouraged it because I thought it was hilarious.
You are a nasty little girl.
I was like, yeah, go poop.
Looking
in
for
it. Well,
corpses
it
and
always
pooping in
thinks
people's
it's funny.
clubhouses.
I mean, when you're in elementary school, you always think pooping's funny.
She's like, poop in it. Drop a deuce up there. Come on, don't play
Yeah.
around. Drop a deuce.
She thinks pooping's funny because she never had a little brother or sister that she had to clean up after.
I know.
Yeah.
Too. I've
Oh.
cleaned up adult poop, kid
Oh.
poop. It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it loses its
Yeah.
I used to change
luster.
diapers when I was in.
So yeah, maybe we'll do a little more street hockey and take a little video of it and put
You
it
want
out.
to look
It'll
for
be fun.
dead bodies?
No, I don't want
It's
no.
summer. We gotta do
No.
something awesome.
No, I can.
We could do that. We go to the nature
Dude,
park.
I can go right around the corner here to the retirement community and find a couple of dead bodies. I'm sure.
If you go with me to the nature park, you can look for dead bodies while I look at like the eagles and buzzards and stuff. That sounds cool, right?
Oh, you want to go to the park?
You know that nature park over off McMullen Booth?
Which nature park? There's no
The
na-
Moccasin Lake. Where we filmed
Oh,
Slime.
yeah. What about
Oh, that
Philippi
one.
Park? Remember in Philippi Park, they used to have Indian heads and all sorts of stuff in there that you could
No,
get?
they did not have Indian heads.
Indian
Spear.
heads?
No,
What?
they had Indian.
Spearheads.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Arrowheads.
And
The
arrowheads, and you could just get them. You could have them.
Why were you looking for dead bodies anywhere else but Philippi Park if you knew it was full of heads?
She's very specific.
Yeah.
I want an Indian head, not a Caucasian head
I
or
couldn't
a
remember what they
Mongolian
were
head.
called. Arrowheads, and that was such a big deal.
They're
to go
Indian
there.
burial mounds.
And you used to be able to take it. And then you'd be like, oh, I really hope I find a dead Indian.
What?
Oh, my God.
You are obsessed with dead bodies.
Oh, I was when I was little. I'm just saying. I think
don't
I
know if
must have
it's
watched
changed
that
much.
movie and really.
So school's out now. What does that mean for you and your little karate people, your little taekwondo kids? The
Nothing.
classes go on?
Oh yeah, it does. And that's what I say last night. The parents thought was really funny. I said all summer because the kids are like, "Oh, are we gonna go all summer?" I'm like, "Yeah, we're gonna go every Tuesday." I'm like, "Cause I don't have kids and I don't care that you guys are out of school." And the parents.
When do
are
we
like,
get? When do you do like a double special class? When do we get? I'd like to see Jordan get whipped into shape.
We're gonna
we
do it
did
again.
that. It was horrible. Do you remember jumping splits 1, 2, 3?
No, but that was for fun. I'm talking about
Yeah.
like seriously work out.
I would love. I think it'd be funny if all the comedians came in and did a class.
Dude, a
Ward
cla-
Smith wants to.
Really?
Yeah,
Comedy
he's been
karate
dying to do
classes?
it.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
I think it'd be fun.
As long as you don't tell any jokes. But no, it'd be fine. No, I'm kidding. If you,
Yeah,
yeah, no, I
I'm
mean,
funny when I-
although you know, comics aren't really. They don't have a lot of money.
I know. I
I
don't
don't know
care.
if you'd make a lot of money
It
doing
would just
that.
be fun.
should do it as a reality show. Last comic kicking.
You can check out. Oh, you know who's in town tonight or this week is Jimmy Schubert. He came into town, and Lou Angel got to open for him. The Jimmy Schubert, if you've seen Last
Where?
Comic Standing, he was on the first show and just crushed it. He's at the Coconuts in St. Pete this weekend. Jimmy
I thought
Schubert,
that
Last
didn't
Comic
exist
Standing.
anymore.
Yeah, no, it's a new room now.
Where's
Oh.
it now?
I don't know. I don't know exactly. You have to Google it.
It was
They
such
moved the
a
room.
nice looking room that they had. How did they hurt that?
Dude, when I first got into the scene here, they had a really nice room at the Howard Johnsons, and that had been the staple room for many, many years. And then it just went through like 5 other rooms after that.
Yeah.
And the trade wins, and then the other one, and then this one, and then they move it. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they can't seem to get it together and make it happen. But
I mean, they specially made that room to look like a brick room for a comedy club. They
Mhm.
made the room special. And how do you lose something if they've made a room special?
I
for
think
you?
they weren't pulling the numbers that they thought they could pull, and then they looked at it realistically and said, you know, we can have special events in this room and make more money than we are doing the stand-up show. Because listen, I Coconuts has been a great supporter of my comedy for years. They've invited me to I went to 3 Tampa Bay comedy festivals because of them, so I have nothing bad to say about them. But for some reason, they just have a hard time in St. Pete maintaining those rooms. Plus, people I don't think are going out to the shows.
The one in Clearwater doesn't seem to have good luck either.
Well, I don't even know. I don't even know if we can even call that a Coconuts room at this point. I have no idea how they're done. But school's out. My son's out. He made it through kindergarten. He's going to be in first grade next year. He's above. Where were his grades, Crystal? He was above. Do they even use grades A, B, C, D now, or is it just
Don't
like
they do like
it's
E,
numbers?
S, and U and all that?
It's numbers,
They do
Crystal?
Numbers?
Yes.
What is he lacking in?
Nothing.
That's a lie. You are lying to the people out there that
No,
our son.
like
You think our son is
something-
perfect?
No, just I forgot though. Seriously.
Put it right out of your head.
You did. No, he's excelling in almost everything. There's like 1 or 2 like parts of language arts that that word sight word thing, like electric word thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Electric word fence.
I don't know
He's
what
bad
the
at
hell-
crawling under the electric word fence.
This is why he's not doing good in that area. Because I listen to Crystal. He's got just stop close to the damn dresses. Would you stop trying?
You know how summer affects me
No.
with kids being out of school?
Sure, tell us.
Go on.
There's kids in my way all day long. I can't go to amusement parks the whole summer because there will be kids in line hogging the line.
Mhm.
Like I never go on the weekend. I usually go on the weekday or maybe even a Sunday. I'll go on Sundays. But I can't go to amusement parks. At the mall's gonna be all crowded. Everything's all crowded and ruined. I can't go to the park and play on the swings anymore because there will be kids at the park.
What? You're an
on
adult.
the
What
swings.
adult
Yeah.
goes to the parks and plays on
I
the
just
swings?
did like a month ago.
Why? By yourself?
Because it's fun.
That's creepy, dude.
I know.
There's
If
no
you
kids
were- if
there.
you were-
But she
a guy-
doesn't watch Adventure Time.
I
There
know.
is no kids there.
Let me say this: if you were a guy doing that, there'd be police there very quickly.
Yeah.
The fact that you're a girl doing that, you get away with it. It's still weird.
Well, I was walking around the park, and at the park I saw swings. I'm like, that would be fun. Let's see if I can jump off a swing.
So you're swinging
But I'm
high.
saying kids will be in the way during the summer. I can't do half the activities that I want to do. The library's going to be crowded. Everything that I do is going to be crowded because
You are
kids
insane.
are out of school.
All right, calling in from a apparent torrential downpour. Live ringing is Petchra Chelli.
What's up, man?
I can hear that too. You sure it's me?
It's who knows? We got the
It wasn't
maybe our
there
mixer
until
right now.
you
It's
called.
just a little hissy, but you're fine. How goes it?
For fuck's sakes. Yeah, it's all right. How you doing?
Yeah, we're hanging in there.
I'm doing well.
Hanging in there.
I
Yeah.
always do good.
Dude, it's hot as
Well-
balls here right now. It's like 100 degrees every freaking day.
Well, you'd know how hot balls were, wouldn't you?
Well, yeah, I have a set. You don't know how hot your balls get?
Do balls get hot? Is that where that came from?
They get sticky.
You want to take that, Petchra Chelli?
I'm not educating this woman. She's older than me. She should know by now. Christ.
Am I?
No, well, she doesn't have nuts, so I don't know.
Well, yeah, I don't have balls. I mean, like, I've seen some.
Yeah, I mean, she's probably only played with them for maybe a total of like 2 hours over a
No,
lifetime.
I'm really good at playing with balls.
What does that even mean? What are you
I
like
don't
flicking
know.
around and
I
moving them and
totally,
stuff?
like, as I was mid-sentence, I'm like, I should not say that.
Yeah, but
But it was too late.
I don't know if a lot
I
of guys.
always mind the stepchildren.
I don't.
There was that one guy she killed when she scored a goal.
I don't. Yeah, I don't think most guys. I don't know. I don't like.
Well, like,
think
I
most
don't
guys
sit
like
there and
that.
do a bunch of activities with them, but, like, I mean, like, I'm like that usually.
Oh, God,
That's so gross.
that is creepy.
Like the whole time?
If the guy doesn't seem to be, like, into ball holding, then I won't do it. But most guys want their balls cupped. I don't make the rules. I'm just a crowd pleaser.
Would you do it just like anytime, like while you're watching TV or something? Just a casual ball cup?
All right, let's
back
not
to
talk
Petchra Chelli.
anymore.
Yeah, let's get back to the caller. What do you got for us tonight? Anything going on over there?
Well, oh, hey, we lost
Hold
you.
on. Yeah, the volume's down. You got it up? What are you doing, dude? It was fine the way it was.
Why are
Why'd
you letting
mess-
Travis do your tech stuff?
Right, hang on a second.
Put it down. No, that's good. Turn it down to 50. There. Now you're good. What
Aw,
do you?
We love your beautiful size.
I know. They're awesome, dude. Have you seen the movie Frozen?
Oh, it's bollocks, that is.
Is it bad? Yeah, I never saw it.
I took this last at movies, back when it came out, right? And I says, you can pick whatever you want. I think Anchorman 2 was on at the time. I thought it's a shoo-in. She's obviously going to pick that. It's like buying someone a present that's really for you, if you know what I mean. And the Dizzy Bint goes and picks Frozen. I'm like, oh, for God's sakes. And I get in there. I bought about 6 beers before I went in there because I thought, well, I'm going to get tanked up if it's Disney. And then they started singing, and I just couldn't, like, you sit down to a movie, and then you realise it's a musical. As a bloke, unless you're, a little bit fruity or something, the same thing happens. You think, oh, God, and you go through stages like denial to anger to laughing about it until eventually you're just asleep, drunk, bitter at the world. That's Frozen in a nutshell.
Jordan liked it.
I thought it was a
Well,
good...
that says more about Jordan than anything. doesn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, nice, thank you.
I am the same way. There's only one musical I like, and that's Grease. I don't know why. but
Oh,
I,
that's so good.
I like the movie.
Yeah.
I got
I like the
chills.
songs. But any other, and I'm talking even like I went to Phantom of the Opera, and I wanted to
Oh,
poke my eyes
No,
out. I
I
couldn't
really
take
like Phantom of the Opera.
Oh,
No, that
like
was terrible.
Broadway.
I had to take my sister to see that, and that was bad.
it. Yeah,
So
I'm not into
good.
musicals.
love
I
the
don't like
music.
them. Crystal likes the musicals. I'm
No,
stuck.
No.
Yes, you do.
No,
What about-
I like
What about
Grease.
Hedwig and the Angry Inch?
I
That was
like
a good musical.
musicals. I like musicals. Not all of them, but like half of them.
Mm-hmm.
Probably like 2 out of 10. I would like.
That's nice though. I wouldn't think that Petchra Chelli would allow the girl to pick because you're putting your fate in her hands at that point.
See, but that was kind of rude of her, I think, because if a guy's like, "Hey, pick a movie," then I'm like, I know a guy's not gonna like this. Like, I try to find one that we'll both like. Like, I would never be like, "Let's watch Frozen." Like, how rude.
Well, obviously it didn't work out for him. He's calling her a bint.
Yeah, she is a bent if she made you watch Frozen. Like, I would be like, Anchorman 2 is one that we would both like, so obviously let's watch that. Let's not, I mean, like, I would never pick a chick flick if I was at a movies with a guy and he said pick. I would never pick a chick flick or some kind of stupid cartoon or a little kid movie.
I was in the same situation with Crystal the first time she asked me out. And she said, "I'll take you out for your birthday." And I'm like, "Really?" She goes, "Yeah, anywhere you want to go. Anywhere you want to go." I said, "Let's go get sushi." She didn't eat like sushi, and on her face it was just like, Like, really? I'm like, yes.
She's like, anywhere but that.
Now that I saw that face, even
No,
more
I
so.
can't.
Now we're really going to get sushi. Now she loves sushi, but
Yeah.
it didn't work for Petchra Chelli. You don't now love Frozen because you went. Now you hate it even more. I have no desire to see that movie.
me
I don't
either.
care how many people talk about it. I don't care if Ellen has the entire voiceover cast. I could give two craps.
YouTube.
To be honest, it won't be as bad for you because you expect it to be crap. Like, when I saw that Finding Nemo, everyone was like, oh, you've got to see this film. It's so funny. And I thought it was, like, really, really bad. I didn't think it was funny at all. So if you go into it thinking it's going to be crap, then you'll be surprised.
See, that's what I do with everything. I expect everything in life to be kind of stupid or crappy, so I'm always pleasantly surprised by, like, most things. Otherwise, if it is crappy, I'm like, well, I expected that. That's how, like, I live my whole life.
So how'd that work with the Heat Miser? Did you expect him to be crappy? Because he got even crappier.
Yeah, he was really weird.
That went from like, it's going to be crappy to holy crap, this is really bad.
Yeah, but then I just broke up with him. But,
Yeah.
no, overall, yeah, I always expect kind of, like, crap.
I don't know. Crystal and I definitely have different, like, she likes some of the stuff I like. What's the matter, Crystal? You look like you're tired. What is that?
She really wants a dress.
What I know. And she likes the American singing shows, and I can't stand
I hate that
American
kind of
Idol, The
stuff.
Voice. I
hate reality shows overall.
I don't mind reality shows, but not with the singing, dude, where it's a song and then they talk about it, and then that's
know.
another song and then they talk about it, and they're just crappy,
I'd
cheesy
rather
songs.
just hear the real singer of the song sing it instead of these other fake people singing it.
So you want to go back to variety shows?
No, I just don't want any kind of shows with real people that
Well,
aren't
listen, Britain's got
famous.
their share of them too. You got Britain's Got Talent, right?
Oh, I know. I lived there. X Factor.
All your shows are from Simon Cowell. You've got the same crap we've got.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
You guys are
Do you
rampant.
guys have that thing though? Like they'll get some bin man on. I don't know what you guys call it, a refuse person or something.
A
And they'll
garbage
go
man.
on there and they'll start playing the sad music while they're talking to him. And they'll be like, oh, well, I lost my entire family in a car
Oh,
accident
yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
6 of my toes have dropped off. And everyone feels dead sorry. And then he comes out and it's a triumph and he's a sensation. I just think, oh, get to hell. I could care less about you.
You're like, yeah, so you can sing and you got no toes. That's very impressive.
Yeah, they do it. They try to pick those people.
No, I feel somewhat bad because I know we share the same house, so it's tough. We don't, and now one of our TVs is on the fritz, so we can't separate. And she doesn't get a chance to watch them. But you, Crystal, you like some of the shows that I watch. Like I'm into the Fargo show now, which is really good. They're doing a good job. You like that?
Is that based on the movie?
Kind of. It's yeah. I mean,
No spoilers.
no. It's not the same story. It's a different type of story that takes place in Fargo in different places, but it's the same tone. They're doing a really good job with it. Actually, I'm a
That's
big
really
fan of the
good.
movie, and the series is really good. Jordan,
You
have you
both
seen
like
it?
Breaking Bad.
I don't like hour-long dramas.
No, it continues.
I don't care. It's an hour-long drama show. I'm not into them.
Why? It's too long?
Yeah.
It's just like a movie that's chopped up
It's
into
too
hours.
much of a movie. The movie should be it should be a miniseries then.
It
I
is-
will watch an hour-long miniseries. It's like 3 or 4 parts. What? What? No, shut up, dude.
Everything with you is going to be the bloody opposite, innit? Are you autistic?
No, I like British shows. To be
Are you
honest,
sure?
I've been watching so many British shows. They do it right. They cut them off after
The
6
main guy in
episodes.
it is British. It's that knobhead from The Office. What you call
I
Martin
don't care.
Freeman or something?
Oh, I don't give a shit. I don't want to watch more than 5 episodes of it. If they got to continue past that, it's too much show.
It'll go to the end of the
Don't
season.
watch the first 3 episodes. You're not missing out. Good God.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, dude, I deal with this on a
I like like Bluestone 42. You see that show? I don't know if you watched that. 8 episodes and they're out. It's like gone for a year. I don't have to worry about it again. They told a story. I can believe that a certain group of people has like 8 half-hour episodes of interesting things in their life over the course of a year. But once it goes on past that,
Jordan
It just drags on.
purposely likes things that people don't.
That's
like.
true, yes.
And opposite. If everyone starts to like that show, he'll stop watching it.
that's true, yes.
Like but I don't see how
No,
that's
it's not.
autistic.
But I'm talking because you don't know. In America, we have shows that just drag on for years. They'll do 24 episodes for 20 years, and it's just so much crap, and it gets old.
24 episodes
Like
is like
of
one
what are
season.
you
It's a 1.5
talking
season.
about?
But it should be like 6. Then you move on to a new show.
But sometimes you like characters and you want to see how they develop.
No,
Well,
not Jordan. Jordan wants everything ADD. He wants it all little not supersized, but personalized
You watch
and
cartoons
little chunks.
all the time. That's all you watch. Is like you find stupid crap on YouTube that does not even like anything, and you're like, this is so good. Look at this little stick figure punching this like rabbit in the head.
I
This
told
is
you.
such a good show.
I told you, Jordan's response or anything that anybody brings up, like if Petchra Chelli, being from Britain, and you have a penchant for things that are British, if he brought up a show, you'd probably go, you just don't want to, unless you picked it, and
Well, let's
approved
try
it.
it out. Try it out.
See if he likes any of these shows. What do you like? What are you watching, Petchra Chelli?
I don't watch a lot of telly, but I watch Game of Thrones because I've always got tits out on it.
Yeah, I've actually.
I watched that, what's it called? Woody Harrelson and that horrible Texan that I don't like. True Detective, that was alright.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen either
I
of
That
those.
was
seen
only
it yet.
episodes though, so it'll be right up your street, Jordan.
Yeah.
I heard it was really good, actually, but I haven't caught it yet. But
I haven't seen.
Because he heard from other people that it was
and
really
it's
good.
Matthew McConaughey, which a lot of us have issues with. It's like I don't know if I could take him seriously for 8 episodes or not.
He's weird looking, Matthew McConaughey.
Oh,
Yeah.
stop it.
I don't like his face.
I have not seen Game of Thrones. I'm just not into the fantasy.
No, what
dragon
is
crap.
that? Is that about a video
Chris,
game?
honest to God, I hate Lord of the Rings. Honestly, I watched that Hobbit movie, right?
Yeah.
Oh, those were bad.
I felt like I needed an exorcism afterwards. It was god awful. I
I
never
liked
watched the second one.
Yeah.
It's shite.
Okay.
Game of Thrones looks like it's gonna be like that, but it's not like that. It's just something else. It's really good, and there's nudity in it. Lots and lots of nudity.
Yeah, that would have been really appealing like 25 years ago when nudity was a little harder to come by. But nowadays, there's nudity. You know what? I have the internet. I see nudity whenever I want.
Yeah.
But it's like some lass will walk on the screen and you'll be like, I wonder, she's a good looking lass. I wonder what she looks like. And then she's just got her clothes off before you can finish your sentence.
I
And
heard-
they're all stunning.
I heard there was a lot of full frontal male nudity on that show.
Ew, are you?
You see maybe one knob and that's it.
I know that South Park did an episode where Butters was upset because he kept seeing penis after penis after penis on Game of Thrones, and all he wanted to see was a dragon. He's like, when are the dragons coming? He's like, they actually went and talked to the director, and he just kept talking about penises. So I was like, okay, I'll steer clear of that show. I don't want to
That's
see a
right.
bunch
Chris
of
is
drag
critiquing
penis.
Game of
It's South Park.
What's that?
You're basing like a decision off South Park.
He is.
Yeah. If they parodied it, and then maybe they had a point. I don't know. I haven't seen the show, so I don't know. I could be
There's
wrong.
one knob in it, I think.
One knob? Just one.
One knob.
It's
Maybe
not-
two.
It's not that midget dude, is it?
Oh, Christ, I hope not. Jesus.
Yeah, Peter, was it Dingler?
Peter
What-
Dinklage,
I hope it's not him. I do not need to see
Why
that.
would you? You'd be
I don't
upset?
need to see that, dude.
You're not interested?
No.
You don't
To
want to
see
see
a-
new things?
Oh, you know
A
what?
midget
I
penis?
kind of want to see what a midget penis looks like.
Well, that I
Is
can.
it small? Like small?
I don't know. I think it would
Is it like a regular person?
or maybe it would be like because his head's normal size, so maybe his other head's normal sized.
That's funny. That would be. Oh, because remember, like on Austin Powers, didn't that little mini
fuck's
me
sakes.
have like a tripod thing?
She does this all the time, dude.
Yeah.
The only time you get her shut up is put a hockey stick in her hand, then she stops talking.
Oh yeah, I was hardcore. It was on as soon as I got that in my hand.
She didn't stop talking.
All right. Anyway. Oh my God! All right, so we were gonna do a quiz. Do you want to hang on and do the quiz with us? We're almost at the end of the show anyway. Do you want to try to? I don't know how it's gonna work on the phone, but you can hear us okay. It's no echo or anything, is there?
Yeah, no, go on then.
You want to do it? You want to do it with us?
Yes!
All right. God
Yeah.
damn it, Jesus Christ!
God, dude.
What is this quiz?
All right, Crystal, you're gonna pull it up. We
I
gotta
have it.
okay. What do we got? What are we doing tonight?
We have.
Yeah,
Can
into-
you
into-
name?
into
Can
the
you
microphone.
name each catchphrase given the show and character?
So these are
What?
TV shows,
Oh
Yes.
great.
and these are catchphrases.
You're gonna give us the catchphrase.
I'm going to give you.
Uh-huh.
You're gonna give me the catchphrase by the show and the character. I'm gonna give you the show and the character. You're gonna tell me what their catchphrase is.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
What?
All right.
We have to know
Like
the.
what's a catchphrase? Like what they say all
Well,
the
we're
time?
not gonna give you examples
Yeah.
because they're What? So do you understand that, Petchra Chelli?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Are you ready?
Yeah. Right.
Yes!
I guess just yell it out.
Yell it out.
Okay.
All right. Ralph Cramden, The Honeymooner.
To the
Straight to
moon,
the moon.
Alice.
No.
Bang zoom.
No.
Really?
It's not to the moon, Alice.
It's not to the
No,
moon,
Ralph
Alice.
Cramden, The Honeymooners.
I think she may be mistaken.
No, I'm not.
Okay. You want to take a stab at it, Petchra Chelli? We've all guessed.
I've never heard of it.
You've never heard of The Honeymooners with Jackie Gleason? I mean, it's an American show.
Alright.
show that was.
Fine. Don't wipe it on the curtain.
It's really old. What is it?
Don't.
Baby, you're the greatest.
Oh, that's right. That's right. At the end of the show.
Yeah.
Emerald Lagasse, Emerald Live.
Bang!
Bam.
Jordan.
Crap.
Yeah, bang.
I don't know. I don't watch it.
I don't think Pet Show is gonna get any of these.
Yeah.
They're all American shows.
Bazinga!
Shut up.
Shut up.
She's
What?
looking at the screen. Don't look at the screen, damn it.
But I'm right.
You're
Don't-
not. You're out
disqualified.
You're disqualified for this one.
Go to the next one.
Fair.
Yeah,
Was
I'm
it
going to the name
Bazinga?
yet. I'm not telling you. McGarrett, Hawaii 5-0.
Book him, Dano.
Yes, Jordan.
I still think I got Bazinga.
Johnny Olson, The Price is Right.
Come on down.
Jordan.
Crap.
No, I think Chris beat me.
Did he?
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, stop for a second. Have you heard any of these shows, Petchra Chelli, at all? Any of them?
No. I know Bazinga's off though.
Oh, okay.
All right, ready?
Yeah.
Robot Lost in Space.
Danger
Danger.
Will Robinson.
Tiffany.
Put her arms out like this. I am huggable.
Tattoo, Fantasy Island.
The
plane,
plane,
the
the plane.
I think Chris got that out.
No, Jordan got it.
And I said, duh.
The plane.
The plane, the
Whatever.
plane, boss.
The plane. Urkel, Family Matters.
Did I do that?
Chris.
What was that, dude?
I am so relieved I didn't know that.
Really?
Yeah.
I used to have a little Steve Urkel doll, and you could pull the string on his back,
Oh, wow.
and he talked.
God.
I
All
had
right,
Pee Wee
go.
Herman too.
Bart Simpson, The Simpsons.
Don't have a cow, man.
What, what was that?
I don't know. Cowabunga was the first thing that came to mind.
What-
No,
what-
wrong.
That's off Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles anyway. I think.
Are
No,
we
he-
both wrong?
No, no. It's Homer.
Ooh,
He did
I know the right
he
one.
did say Cowabunga.
Yeah, but it's
Dude.
not the right. You guys
It's not
keep
the right
guessing.
one, so
We're
you
both
said-
wrong.
Eat my shorts.
Ah!
Yes.
There it
Yeah.
is. Eat my shorts.
I was holding off. I was giving somebody else a chance.
I thought he was talking to Tiffany.
Maud Finley, Maud.
Ooh.
Oh, that's a good show.
Maud,
Harold
Jesus.
Chris, you're the only one who was like old enough to remember
Shut
the show.
up. Who was the character? The thing again?
Maud Finley, Maud.
I only remember. And here comes Maud. Right when that's from the song.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's God will get you for that.
Jesus.
Wow, that's a pretty evil catchphrase.
I know, right?
God will strike you down.
The Walton Family, The Waltons.
Good night,
Good night,
Job
everybody.
Boy.
Tiffany.
Damn it.
Ha.
Ed McMahon, The Tonight Show.
That's
Ed McMahon.
Ed McMahon, Tonight
Ed
Show.
McMahon.
It's not McMahon. It's McMahon.
What's MCMAHON?
I know how it's spelled. It's
Isn't it? Oh, I know what it is. Hey, oh.
No.
Right?
No, what
Oh.
is it?
Damn it.
Here's Johnny.
Did he do the intro?
Oh,
I guess he did.
so, yeah.
Crap.
That's not a catchchphrase. That's an intro.
That's
Yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah.
All right.
Bull.
right,
I
go.
call bull on that.
Joey Tribbiani, Friends.
How you doing?
Oh, well done. I was like, oh.
Frasier.
Of course I know that one. Come on.
How you doing?
Frasier Crane, Frasier.
Oh.
He had a catchphrase?
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Toss salad. and
Good
spaghetti
morning,
bolognese.
Seattle? No.
What did he say? I don't know.
Crap. I used to watch. I've seen that show.
Some pretentious shit?
You're all wrong. I'm listening.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's
Alright.
stupid. That's
Yeah.
like 2 words,
That is
and one of the
stupid.
words is a stupid.
It was
word.
a stupid show.
That, no,
I
it was
like
a
that
good
show.
I liked it. It was alright.
All right, next.
All right. Regis Philbin, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
Final answer.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, Jordan.
Ooh.
Oh, I was asking Tiffany.
Oh, seriously?
Sorry, what?
You didn't know that one?
I
I
didn't
mean,
say
gotta
the
get
wall
it all.
sentence. I said the main
It
nouns.
doesn't matter. Nope.
Yeah, you got to just say it
You
right.
said it right.
Okay, next.
Barney Stinson, How I Met Your Mother.
I hate that show.
Oh.
never seen it.
Oh wait, something about a bro code probably. Let's think. Okay.
That show's so stupid.
Oh.
Dude, this is
Awesome. No. Eh.
Dude, you look like you were taking a
She's
dump.
having a seizure.
No, she's taking a dump in a clubhouse.
wait. I know that show.
All right, you don't got
I
it.
don't know. It's hard.
Petchra Chelli, do you know How I Met Your Mother?
Yeah. An ex used to watch it.
Gosh, I can't.
Isn't he that guy that's always trying to get tapped into birds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Neil Patrick Harris.
Two,
Mom.
two in the pink, one in the stink.
No, what is it? As soon as you
No,
say it, I'm gonna say.
It's gonna be Legend. Wait
oh,
for it, Dairy.
Yeah.
What was it, Crystal? Because he's
It's going to be legend. Wait for it. Dairy.
Yeah, see, I didn't watch
Ugh,
it.
Yeah.
that's so lame.
That's lame. I've never seen the show, but I can do the catchphrase
All right,
better than
ready?
Crystal.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Columbo.
Oh, one more thing.
So close.
One more
And
question.
just one more thing.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
Good.
I'm making a.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, I think Petra's winning.
Nice. You got like
Yeah,
3
he
and
is.
4 now.
Flo Alice.
Oh,
Kiss my grits.
yes.
Jordan.
Damn it.
Oh.
Kiss my grits.
Captain Picard. Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Make it so.
Yes, Jordan.
Ooh,
Oh,
Jordan's
man.
Jordan's coming at Petchra Chelli a little bit.
Jan Brady, the Brady Bunch.
Marsha.
Tiffany. Archie Bunker, All in the Family.
Edith,
No.
meathead.
No.
What you talking about, Willis?
What?
I don't know.
All in the family.
about-
Archie.
What's the catchphrase? Ooh.
I don't remember.
Stifle.
Oh, Stifle.
Weird. I know. I can't imagine that. Arnold Jackson, Different Strokes.
What you talking about, Willis? It's gonna happen. Is it right?
Yeah.
Holy crap!
Kojak.
Oh.
Oh, Telly Savalas.
Who's looking at you, baby? Here's looking at you, baby.
So close. No.
Oh, crap.
No. Who loves you, baby?
Yes.
Ow.
Oh, well done.
Mhm.
All right. Fred Flintstone, the
Yabba dabba doo.
I got that because of a delay, obviously.
I say a tie.
Nope. No, transatlantic cable delay. He wins.
Yeah, I'll give him that.
Donald Trump, The Apprentice.
You're
You're fired.
Jordan.
Crap.
Oh, God damn it.
That was the quiz.
That was it? All right.
Who won?
We'll give it to Petchra Chelli. He did good.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
It's hard going all the way across the ocean with his answers. He did good. You got to get over this side sometime, man. Come see a show sometime, dude. Take a trip over to the States.
Yeah, come over to the States for an $8 improv show. It'll be good for you.
You can sleep on Chris's couch.
No. Now, get him
Why?
up.
No, I'm not with his kicking about.
Yeah,
Jesus.
no. I don't blame you, dude. He had a meltdown today. He just started. Now he takes to screaming really, really loud, high-pitched screams, and he's upset. Before he'd like cry or he'd go, "Meow." Now he sees how loud he can get his voice.
Remember when he ran across the top of your car?
Yeah. He's a monkey, man. He's a monkey kid. Unbelievable.
Just put him in the bin.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a bin big enough. I'm hunting. I'm looking for one.
Well, we didn't have a bin big enough when I was a kid. It didn't stop them trying.
You gotta put him in martial arts.
Were you a bad kid? Do you have brothers and sisters, or is it just you?
I've got an older sibling, yeah.
Yeah. Were
Got
you?
a sister.
A sister. So no brothers. Were you a bad kid, or did you behave?
No, I was, yeah. I'll take the fifth, as you lot say.
Well, I think Jake's a good kid. He's just rambunctious. Look, he's 6 and he's trying to find his way. What are you gonna do? And Mom doesn't do it. I went to his little thing. No, I went to his little thing.
So much
And-
bitterness coming out.
No, I went to his school thing, and the teacher afterwards said, "I just want to thank you. You did a great job. You know, he's doing great with reading and writing, and you're a good teacher, and so on and so forth." She said, "Yeah, we had a few issues throughout the school year where he didn't want to do things that I asked him to do, and he told me that basically I'm not going to do that because my mom doesn't make me do it." That's what he said to the teacher. I'm like, "Holy crap!" And it's true. He rolls right over you. He doesn't do that shit to me, but he does it to Crystal. He knows he can roll over her, do whatever he wants. She
Were
wouldn't
you
tell him to get
good?
off the car. I tell him to get off the car because he might fall off and break his neck.
Well, if,
Crystal's like, it's an old car.
so
Slow it down.
if Crystal goes shopping online for a spine, would you let her buy it now that you got a job?
Yeah, no. What? No, not gonna do that.
Were you a good kid, Chris?
Yeah.
He wore mini skirts.
Liar, you're a liar.
I was a good kid.
No, your mom used to say she used to tell you not to do stuff, and you would just to spite her do it right in front of her, like in slow mo too.
No, when I was like
Whatever.
5 or
Liar.
6, I think.
And what? He's 5'6".
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
we're talking about. I was a good kid.
That's because your mother's psychotic and
No,
had you.
I just decided that I didn't want to like argue with my mom, so I might as well be good. When I was like 3, I'm like, gosh, she's gonna win. She's bigger. I'm just gonna do whatever.
Wow. All right, you folded.
I was pretty terrible, but I had brothers and sisters who were worse, so like just
All right.
faded into the background.
I've had enough. All right, listen, Petchra Chelli, thanks for playing the quiz. Thanks for calling in. Give us a holler. Go check, dude, if you can, go on Facebook. I think I'll have Crystal forward Travis's new picture. I don't know what's going on with Travis, but he's growing like this Taliban beard. I'm
he
not-
doesn't need anything else going against him. He's not the best looking chaps.
Dude,
to be honest.
I'm not kidding. He has a Taliban beard going down with these huge bushy eyebrows, and he has posted twice in all capital letters, "Let somebody call me a terrorist. Please
Fox
call me a
News.
terrorist." Yeah. I'm like, what in the
What's
hell?
I wonder why. I think was he trying
I'll tell
to
you why, lass. Because he thinks he's a politician. He'll have seen some news story about it, and he thinks he can make a difference because he's a moron.
By growing a beard?
But
He's a moron, Chris.
maybe some women think it's hot though. Like if the
Not-
Taliban guys are doing it, maybe it attracts those women, and maybe Travis will get a lot of fuzz because of it.
How many Taliban women do you think are rolling around Arkansas? To be honest
he'll
with you,
get fuzz because of his fuzz.
you think that his goal is to hook up with Islamic women in Arkansas, where they're not there. There's no Islamic women.
There's no Islamic women there.
I doubt it.
They're
There's-
there everywhere.
Maybe, but
Yeah.
not.
And they
Dude,
might think, "Wow, that beard's hot."
They're like,
They don't really get a say, though, Tiffany, do they, in Taliban countries?
Yeah.
Women.
yeah.
Oh,
yeah, I think if they said that, then the next step is to stone them to death.
well, I don't know. I'm not friends with any.
He went from like a little facial hair to it's literally like 2 inches below his chin. It's all combed straight. It just looks crazy. And again, I know he's listening to the show because he made a couple of comments to Crystal on Twitter about how we've said he's monotone and da 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 da. And he likes the fact that we support him, but I know he makes little comments, and that's fine. I'm just being honest with Travis. I don't like to bullshit around. I'm not going to beat around the bush with him. If you're acting all freaky, I'm going to say something. That's fine, right?
That's right. Chris, taking on the world.
No.
You're acting freaky. Stop. He's the no freaky man.
Send him the picture. You'll get a kick out of it. All right.
No, don't bother. I don't want to see that.
No,
I'm
you
going
do.
to bed soon. I don't want nightmares about him.
Well, do it.
Christ.
We'll do it tomorrow. It'll be waiting for you first thing in the morning when you get up.
Mhm.
You
It's
brush your
coming
teeth.
Right now. It's coming out.
She's sending it right now.
It's too late.
You know that
Jesus.
most of you doesn't want to see it, but there's a small part of you that does want to see how jacked up his face looks.
I want to see because I don't really know what you're
It's
talking
hysterical,
about.
man.
You want to know
There's
exactly
one
what
part of me that wants to see him.
No, you're done with that.
you
huh?
don't want to know exactly the
I
caliber
don't
of.
like beards in general. I think they're dirty looking. I think
Right.
Travis is dirty looking. Add a beard to it, he just looks like a turd.
His talent.
There's a huge movement in this
his
country.
avatar doesn't have it.
Yeah, no, there's a huge movement in this country lately with the big bushy beards. Look how long that friggin' beard is, dude. Look at
Wow.
that thing. Look at his
That
eyebrows.
is long.
His eyebrows have been combed up and like swishy.
Yeah, but he
He looks
trimmed
like
the
a
sides, so
villain.
he's only letting like a billy goat beard grow.
He doesn't look like a terrorist. He looks like he could be like a villain on a cartoon.
No, but a lot of guys are growing these big, ridiculous, bushy beards, especially here in Florida. Like, how many comics around here have huge, bushy, big-ass beards? I don't understand. Why would you do that? It's a
Are
hundred.
you like? Why are you attacking me? Like,
it's a-
not even looking at me.
It's
You're
100
talking to Tiffany like I'm not even in the room with my beard.
It's 112 degrees out. Why do you want that big, bushy thing?
It doesn't really add a lot of heat. It's not.
Okay.
It's more like it's like radiating cooling fins.
Yeah.
Are you doing it to taunt your head?
I'm doing it 'cause shaving's kind of no.
Okay, that was a funny joke. I'll give that one to Tiffany. That was funny. All right, dude, we're going to get out of here, man. A pleasure, as always, to talk to you, man. I guess we'll talk to you next time.
Your chin's like.
Alright, cool. Before I go,
Yeah.
I stuck some on Spreaker before. I finally got round to doing it.
Oh, really?
So have a listen.
Oh, we will. We'll
Yeah.
definitely do that.
We'll do it after the
I
show.
asked Crystal earlier on if I could use a clip from the show to give you a call out.
Oh, of
it's
course.
Not on there. It'll be on the next one because you only get half an hour, and I ran out of space, and I haven't been asked to do the second part, but it will be on there, so don't worry.
Can we play some of them on the show next week, possibly?
You can try.
I can. You can try. Are they? Well, I don't. The language thing. I
We'll
think we're over
figure
there.
it out.
You live
Yeah.
in a shopping cart?
Oh, you're an idiot.
Now, anytime you want to sample the show, dude, feel free. It's your show as well. I have no qualms with you sampling whatever you want and manipulating it any way you want. No problems.
Yeah.
Taste whatever part
We're
of us
not
you wish.
embarrassed of what we do.
Yes.
Show it off.
Not on the show anyway.
Yeah.
Private life, I do some terrible things.
You roll around in manure
Yes.
You
in
wallow.
wallow.
Yes.
While you
All right,
masturbate.
Petchra Chelli, we'll talk to you next time, brother.
And
There you
Bye,
go.
Petrol.
Petchra Chelli, check him out on Spreaker.
Yeah. did.
Yep. We're at the end of the show. It's been a great show tonight. Again, if you want to see some stand-up, we got some great stand-up shows coming up. June 15th at the Improv, TampaImprov.com. The Father Show. It's the Comedy Father Show with myself, Laszlo, that's Steve Weinstein, and Bill Osee. You can come out and check out that show. We will have our very own show. Go ahead and tell them about it,
That's
George.
right. This June 28th at Two Palms, it'll be Wick Improvia, fact-based comedy improv.
Yeah, that'll be a great show.
When they say 2 palms, do you think they mean like trees or your palms?
They're actual trees. They have them on the
They're
stage.
talking about your actual hands.
Yes.
Yes, because you need 2 hands to drink.
2 palms.
Come check that show. That's June 28th, 8 o'clock. You can call the club, contact them for tickets. Also at Snappers on July 11th. You can check out Tiffany. She'll be emceeing there. And I will be at Coconuts in Clearwater. That's Two Palms again, August 2nd, doing stand-up. And maybe we can get some guys to come out and do some guest sets and
It's
stuff like
too
that.
bad that we're not working together at Snappers. That was fun.
Yeah, it was a good weekend. We had a good time. It was fun.
good
You're very fun to hang out with. You're not too pretentious. I like that.
I'm not too pretentious.
No, because a lot of comics, when you hang out with them, some comics just, I don't know. Just not lately, but I've run into a few where I'm just like, I don't want to hang out with you all night, dude. I just don't want to.
Yeah, I know. I don't really like people.
So are we done with this?
We're done.
Can we go?
Yeah.
I don't want to hang out with you all night.
No, guys, it's been fun. Thanks for listening. We'll be back next week with some more stuff. In the weeks to come, we'll have a couple more guests. I'm going to line up some people they want to come on the show and hang out. Maybe we'll get Zach to come in. That would be fun.
Who else wants to hang out?
What's that?
Who else?
Some other comics. I think Lou wants to come back in the station.
I like Lou.
Yeah, Lou wants to come
Steve
back in, and we got some other people that have been talking to me want to come back
A
in.
lot of people do. Michael Murillo, everyone.
I would like to get Michael Murillo
Yeah,
in
Michael
here.
Murillo wants to.
All right, I'll give him a call. We'll get him in.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another fine presentation of the Double Special Show. Coming to you live every week from Tampa Bay, Florida. Tune in next week when Tiffany says,
Eh. Thanks to Crystal Hayes, our producer, and JB Lee, Tiffany Barbee.
It's my
I'm Chris
birthday.
Gorges. We'll see you next week.
Your
Happy birthday, Tiffany.
Happy
It's
birthday,
not today.
Tiffany.
Well, Saturday.
Saturday.
Sunday.
I'm saying it for everybody that's listening. Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday to Tiffany.
We'll see you next week.
Happy birthday to Petchra Chelli from last Saturday.
Oh, is that
yeah,
his
we
birthday?
just- yeah.
Oh, crap.
We
Forgot to-
sang him a song on the show last
Oh
week.
yeah,
That's
I
right, we did.
remember.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thanks for listening. We're out.
But he didn't even say about that.